Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC Athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranty Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
On a September night in Fulton, the lights shine a little bit brighter. It's All-American Heroes Night, a time to honor those who serve, and the stage is set for a clash of the MACCC North Titans. ICC enters with a 1-2 record and still searching for consistency, but with a balance on offense with over 350 yards per game split between the run and the pass. The challenge has been on the other side of the ball, where the Indians have struggled to slow down the run, giving up more than 370 yards a game on the ground. Tonight, the opponent is a familiar powerhouse, number 12 East Mississippi. The Lions bring tradition, a 1-2 record, and nearly 400 yards a game of their own, fueled by a rushing attack north of 170 yards per game. But even ranked teams show cracks. East Mississippi's defense has been vulnerable, allowing almost 460 yards a contest. And that sets the table. In a division where only the top two teams move on, every game matters. With the playoff picture already shifting, tonight in Fulton could prove pivotal. ICC, East Mississippi, next here on the ICC Sports Network.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC Athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
$35 for 2 pizzas.
Don't overpay. Get Little Caesars Pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
Wow. Grab a slice, everyone.
I cannot, for I am but a hoofed creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bummer. Hands are the best.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
And welcome back to the Metro Ford pregame show as we step inside Coach's Corner, being brought to you by Bank Oklahoma. Big game this week, but before we talk about the East Mississippi game, Coach, let's look back at last week and got that W for the first time this season, and I know that's a big boost of confidence for the guys.
It is. It just showed the guys that hard work do pay off, and for them to go out there and go against a really good East Central team. I mean, everybody got to remember they are the South champions for last year, and that defense is still really good. So to do what they did last week, I was very happy with them, and I'm proud of them.
Coach, the running game is really starting to take over and kind of just bullied your way through that second half. What have you seen from week one to, I guess we go ahead and say today, the growth and maturity of this team?
Our offensive line, and I told everybody going into the season, I thought we had a really good offensive line, but now they're starting to show. They're starting to gel, and, we can run the ball whenever we want to, but also we can sit back and throw it if we want to. So those guys are starting to come together.
Where do you think, looking at last week's game against East Central, where do you still think, though, that we need, y'all worked on this week, preparing for East Mississippi, where we need that polishing up, I guess, per se, still after last week's game?
Big plays. We still gave up a big play early, on defense. One of those plays that we call bad eyes, our corner, they gave a double move. We got to get rid of those kind of plays, especially going into a game this week. We can't afford to make mistakes like that because we don't want to get behind with this group. We want to stay in front of them.
So saying that, how was practice this week? You got that big W, like you say, and that was huge. Getting that big W and getting that. How was practice this week? And I know your practice starts on, probably Friday night, Saturday after I've talked with you. But when the guys came back, how was practice this week?
They brought a lot of energy, and the guys are starting to see how good this team could be. And, I told them, one game we didn't play well. The second game we played good 2 quarters. Well, last week we played 4-quarter football, and they see when we play 4-quarter football and they playing together, I mean, they bring a lot of energy, and it's fun to watch them. They're starting to have fun as they play.
Well, one of the unfortunate things is you just can't ride that W forever. Mm-hmm. When Sunday gets here, it's over. Now conference play is here, and opening with the Beast in East Mississippi. So what can you tell us about East?
East Mississippi, they have a running back. He's really good. We're going to have to tackle him out. He leads the state, probably leads the nation in rushing. They also have a quarterback. He sits back in the pocket, and if you let him sit back there, he can pick you apart. On the defensive side of the ball, the defensive line, they're pretty athletic, so going into this game, again, we just can't make mistakes. We got to do what we do. And we got to lean on that defensive line. On defense, we got to tackle zero. We have put the footballs up. We're tackling zero. If he goes to the restroom, we're going to the restroom.
I like that. You got to focus on him. So, and I guess that kind of answers, what stands out totally. When you looked at EMCC, on tape, and I know you have over the last 3 games here. What stands out basically with him?
He runs hard, and you get a back like that, that runs hard. So not only do you have to tackle him, you can't just go in and try to get a big hit on him. You got to wrap him up because his legs are always still moving. So a back like that is very dangerous. So on the defensive line, we've been going over just wrapping up alligator rolling, just any little thing we can do to get him on the ground.
Well, last year went to East Mississippi, got the win. Not very many teams and programs can say they do that in scuba. So they're going to have a little extra fire in their belly coming here. What do we got to do to protect our home turf?
That's the big thing. I'm kind of disappointed in how we play at home. So I told them on this grass, we got to learn to protect our home. So that gives us a little fire too. So I'm excited about being at home, playing them, because I want to get to the point where everybody say it's hard to beat them at home. So
what stands out to you defensively for them? What are we going to have to do offensively now? I know we talked about how their offense runs. Now, what are we going to have to do offensively against their defense?
The biggest thing I told my offensive coaches, I know that defensive coordinator very well. One thing he does is he's going to have those guys ready to play. And we can't go into the game just making mistakes. Our quarterback, take what he gives you. If he's going to give us the hitches, we're going to take the hitches, just like last week. And he did a good job of doing that. So we can't panic, and we just got to just do what we do. And that's the good thing about it. We can line up and just say, hey, here we come.
Well, and you mentioned that, and I know I mentioned it to you after the football game last week at East Central. I said, man, I am seeing the growth of Dale J. Bailey. And I've really seen him progress and get – here after game 3 where Dale J is. Talk about that for a minute and where you think he is going in here into game 4, just the growth and the confidence now that he has.
His confidence level is really high. And, in practice, sometimes I have to calm it down. But with the Dale J, last week we had 2 fourth downs that we needed. We got one of them which it led to a touchdown right before half. Well, late in the fourth quarter, people don't know that was a 4th down. He got the 4th down, but he jumped in the air and fumbled the ball. So we just telling him don't do too much, but for him to say, I'm going to get this first down, he put the game on his shoulders, and I like that about him. I just don't want him to think he's got to win that game for us. Just trust the process.
We look on defense, and Orel Gray came up with 2 huge plays, that strip sack with the fumble recovery himself, the tip drill interception. Didn't have a lot of tackles, but he did get Defensive Player of the Week, as well as Berciaga getting Special Teams Player of the Week. It's going to take those little efforts to really keep things going in our favor. Just talk about the play of Gray this last week.
One thing we have told Orel, he's what we call that lion in a room with a lot of baby lions. And, the old saying is, if that big lion is a great leader, the baby lions grow up quick and they learn how to hunt. Well, those baby lions are growing up, and it's all because of Orel Gray. They look up to him. They trust him. They know sooner or later he's going to make a big play, and it came at the right time last week. And if you go back and look at it, his hit was what got the change and got everything going last week.
Special teams wise, I think we've really executed well. Special teams wise, we're still kind of going into the night with the same approach. Special teams wise, I know we focused more on the pooch kicking, if you want to talk about it that way, on kickoffs last week. Kind of going into the East with that same approach.
Yes, sir. Coach Moore, our special teams coordinator, he did a really good job of scouting East Central, and he did the same thing this week. Well, East Mississippi has a receiver that's a bounce back from Ole Miss. We're not going to give him a chance to return it. We're going to try to pooch kick it again. Sometimes we might kick it away from him, So last week I thought if we can take away the big plays on special teams that give us a chance, and that it was good last week. So we're going to take the same approach going into it.
I know you were in the middle of a football game, and it was a big game, and we had some struggles on our end up in the booth last week, and Adam Gore was our MVP last week.
He was just scared of Gore at that point in time.
We ended up having to broadcast through a phone for all starting the end of the second half, second quarter, all the way through the rest of the game, and it actually even had commentary during halftime.
Yes.
Provide that. So
3 hours of straight talking.
So 3 hours of straight talking, and myself, and that's why Mr. Ingram's not here, because we got tired of talking to people. No, he couldn't be here again, and I hate that for him. But glad that Adam and I can do this again. But we are going into tonight's game. We're going to have us a good, fresh approach on our end, and we're going to be there for you. Tell us, going into tonight, give me a key on offense, key on defense for tonight's victories.
On offense, they give up a lot of big plays in the passing game, so we got to make those plays. The quarterback got to deliver. The receivers got to catch it. Our running backs got to continue to do what they've been doing. They got to run hard. On the defensive side, we can't have bad eyes. I'm pretty sure they watch film. They're going to do double moves. So we can't give up big plays. And the defense these last couple of weeks, I think the second game we had 2 or 3 turnovers. Last week we had 4. We got to continue to do that. That's what we do on defense. We create turnovers. But now we want to score. We hadn't scored yet on defense. So we got to score on defense.
And I remember last year that was a huge score on defense last year at Scuba.
Yes.
I mean, I'm looking up and like that
the big man pick six.
Big man
That's
pick
right.
six.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, this is huge. So very exciting, electric atmosphere last year. I can tell you at Scuba, if that carries into tonight, which I feel like it will, man, what a game this is going to be, Adam.
Absolutely. Of course, those last facts you talked about with our Bank Oklahoma keys to victory. I think another big key to victory is going to be this crowd. I'll tell you what, that's something that I keep saying this. Nobody does Thursday nights like ICC. That student section, even though they've only had one game, they showed up, they showed out. If we get that crowd back into it, All-American Heroes Night as well, so there's going to be additional people here for this. Mm-hmm. I think this could set up for a big night for the Indians.
Well, I think it's going to be a big night, and we do need the crowd. Y'all going to be that 12th man, so everybody, let's come out, make a lot of noise, let's get this big win, and let's celebrate.
Coach, any final thoughts before we wrap things up here on the Metro Ford pregame show?
I just look forward to seeing everybody there. Let's go have a lot of fun.
We'll be back with more of the Metro Ford pregame show right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
$35 for 2 pizzas.
Don't overpay. Get Little Caesars pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
Wow. Grab a slice, everyone.
I cannot, for I am but a hoofed creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bummer. Hands are the best.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Welcome back to the Metro Ford pregame show. We're just about 11 minutes and 20 seconds away from that Guaranteed Bank opening kick here from Fulton between ICC and East Mississippi, the number 12 team in the country. We just talked with Coach Macon about his thoughts on tonight. Of course, those being brought to you by our friends down at Bank Oklahoma. Appreciate John Harrod and all those fine folks sponsoring tonight's action. Well, speaking of that, let's talk about our own keys to victory here. And Dr. Boggs, let's start with you. What's it going to take for the Indians to be successful this evening?
Well, first of all, I want to lead off with what a great atmosphere this is, Mr. England. I know we'll get into that All-American Heroes Night band that's come in on the field. It's our second home game of the season. Cheerleaders out there, dancers doing a great job. So kudos again. I always like to Ryan Todd and the marching band, Bryant Nichols and the cheerleading squad, Dr. Case and Colin Minga, all the community relations with Tyler Kemp and staff. physical plant staff.
Physical plant, ground. The grounds crews do a
phenomenal
job. Look, the field looks wonderful.
Phenomenal. So, again, I have to lead off with that because they do. Everyone, it takes a lot to put together a good game here and a good atmosphere. And what a great job they've done here at Etowamba. I can't take any credit for that. Now, tonight, my opinion, of course, I've been able to talk with Coach Macon and, of course, do a lot of thinking, soul-searching in my heart, and hopefully not make the Red Hulk come out tonight. My thing is this. I go back and I look to Mr. Ingham at one key thing that I have looked at previously coming into tonight. ICC had 27 penalties coming into tonight.
Okay.
We got to minimize those penalties. We got to start minimizing penalties immediately right now because all that's doing is obviously setting us back, hurting us, taking away big plays, things like that. We have got to minimize that. And then after that, I've got to go with that aggressive defense that Coach Macon was talking about. We got to get back to where we were last year with that aggressive defense. We got to go after this guy. We got to create turnovers. And you know what? We got to go after number 0.
No doubt about it. Big time running back. He's special on their team, and it gets real tonight. We've had 3 South games. Yet you want to win those games. We won 1 out of 3, played pretty good in all 3 games. But it's North Division tonight against a rival at home, and we're stepping into it really big tonight because we got East Mississippi in town. Find a way tonight. And I think the key, you mentioned it, turnovers. We need to be +2 in turnovers. If we're +2 in turnovers, we're going to win this ball game tonight.
Those are your Bank Oklahoma keys to victory. John Harrod and all the fine folks down at Bank Oklahoma proud to sponsor tonight's action here on the ICC Sports Network. We're about 8.5 minutes away from that Guaranteed Bank opening kick. We're going to take a timeout. You're on the Metro Ford pregame show here on the ICC Sports Network.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC Athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank. We're more than a bank. We're a community.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
$35 for 2 pizzas.
Don't overpay. Get Little Caesars pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
Wow. Grab a slice, everyone.
I cannot, for I am but a hoofed creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bummer. Hands are the best.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza. Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
And welcome back to the Metro Ford pregame show. We're just about 5 minutes away from that Guaranteed Bank opening kickoff. I'm stalling right now because I know everyone's rushing to get their phone to hit record because it is everyone's favorite time as Mr. Jim Ingram presents tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups for your ICC Indians.
Thank you, Adam. Starting with the offense tonight at wide receiver number 1, Nate Branch. Your quarterback, number 2, Del J. Bailey. Your wide receiver number 5, Tavares Coles. Wide receiver number 7, Marcellus Jackson. Running back number 21, Michael Allen. Tight end tonight, number 47, Bryce Cressman. Starting tonight on offensive tackle, Samarian McMillan. He's number 50. Offensive lineman number 52, Nathan Shaws. Offensive lineman number 54, Brady Phillips. Offensive lineman number 71, Amara Harper. And offensive lineman number 72, Christian Valaquez. Your defensive roster tonight. Linebacker number 0, Jarquez Perry. Defensive back number 2, Nick Sherman. Defensive back number 3, Darian Patton. Defensive back number 5, Oral Gray. Defensive lineman number 7, Cole Caldwell. Defensive back number 8, Landon Richardson. Linebacker 11, Amir Scarborough. Defensive lineman number 15, Seth Kidd. Defensive back number 20, Taj McBride. Linebacker number 23, Sean Jenkins. And defensive back number 4, J.D. Dilworth.
And that is your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups. I'm going to throw 2 more on there real quick for you as we get set for the team to run out here. You've got Eli Burciaga, the place kicker, and Rowan Lovren also going to be the kicker, the punter as well. Here come your ICC Indians.
Your ICC Indians.
Guys, the Indians making their way on the field. We're going to take one more quick timeout from Metro Ford and come back with the Guaranteed Bank opening kick here from Fulton.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we put the brakes on the the Metro Ford pregame show and get ready for that coin toss down here as we'll send it down to Coach Andy Kirk and listen in on this.
Yes.
All right, guys, take care of you. White, take care of white. Blue, take care of blue. All right, we got Major Drew Headings, who's going to do the coin flip. This is heads. This is tails. What's your call? Tail. Oh, go ahead, Major. It is heads. You're defer. You're gonna get the football. You're kicking from the clock. Spin around.
ICC won the toss and we deferred.
Appreciate that, Coach Andy Kirk, our sideline reporter tonight. As ICC won the toss, they'll defer to the second half. As we'll take one more quick timeout and come back with that Guaranteed Bank opening kick here from Fulton right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Cougar at halftime.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just moments away from that Guaranteed Bank opening kick here between ICC and the number 12 team in the country in East Mississippi. Guys, any final thoughts before we kick this one off?
No, I mean, again, just if you got time to get out here, which you got plenty of time, I would come on. This is an electric atmosphere here tonight. It's going to be a great game. Going to have fireworks at halftime to celebrate our All-American heroes. A lot of good things going on here tonight. We've got a DJ down here in the stands, Mr. Ingram. Great atmosphere. Plus, be that 12th man that Coach Macon was wanting us to be.
No doubt about it. We need our students to really get into this game. Start out strong here tonight. Great atmosphere, great weather for this home game. Rivals playing each other. Let's get rolling right now.
ICC in their all-blue uniforms. It'll be Eli Burciaga getting set to kick things off here. He'll be kicking left to right on your radio dial for those listening on Super Talk 101.9 FM. We do appreciate those that are tuned in this evening and hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. No better way to enjoy the broadcast than grab a nice ice-cold Coke brought to you by our friends at Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. Well, the officials are making sure everything's good to go, maybe counting the laces on the ball. I don't know. We've got quite the delay here. As Burciaga is the special teams player of the week in the conference, had a big performance last week in that win against East Central. 3 field goals, and those proved to be large at the end of the night, guys.
No doubt about it. He's been solid all year. Our punter's been solid all year. Special teams could be very important tonight, Brad.
So it'll be number 7, Narelle White, and number 10, Christian Thomas, back to receive this Guaranteed Bank opening kick here from the Indians. ICC pops it up. It's going to be called a fair catch, and that's where East Mississippi will have it, first down and 10. We saw that a lot last week against East Central. Worked pretty well for the Indians.
Yeah, and Coach Macon said that in the pregame interview we did. Don't keep the same plan going. Prevent that big return, as they do have reverse transfers from Ole Miss back there trying to
No
receive.
doubt. Narelle White's a big-time player, reverse transfer from Ole Miss. We kicked it short, see if our defense can get control here.
So the ball is going to be at the 33-yard line. We're to be first down and 10 here for the Lions, being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Find out what's next by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. And at quarterback is going to be number 4. That's Waldrop. And in the backfield is the guy we're going to probably call the name of a lot tonight, Gavin Griffin, wearing 0. Man in motion coming to the bottom of your screen. East Mississippi want to start to pass. Pump fakes, goes to the outside, and nearly picked off there. So tricky that it even fooled Raphael Henry on the camera up top.
Wow, that was a heck of a play right there, Mr. Ingham. It was Daleworth coming in. That was almost a pick six right there. That was close to being a pick six. I didn't realize Waldrop was left-handed quarterback.
I didn't either. And Daleworth, you got to remember, his first week he's playing wide receiver. They moved him to the defense his second week. He's been starting the last 2 weeks.
East dropping back to pass again, this time over the middle. It's bobbled for a second, but reeled in and caught. That's going to be received that time by Dortch, number 15, and that's going to be a gain of 9 on the play, so it'll be a third down and 1 situation.
Yeah, they move up to the line. They're running fast on it.
It is going to be a handoff to Griffin as expected. You'll see a lot of him tonight. Should be enough for the first down, and they are going to say move the chains. Needed 1, got 2. And that'll be a first down for the Lions.
That was a big pass over the middle right there, that previous play, Mr. Ingham, where they were able to get back a lot of yardage there, or get a lot of yardage. They had not lost any on the previous play. They got a lot of yardage there.
Ball at the 44-yard line. East Mississippi with it, first down and 10. 14-12 to go here in the first quarter, no score. East dropping back to pass, pressure coming. Loads up, goes deep, got a man diving for it, and incomplete. And ICC caught a break there, guys.
Yeah, kind of run it's kind of a vertical post, post pattern right there, and kind of got ahead of our guy once he did that break on the post out there. Pass not really where he needed it to be, so incomplete pass, second down.
Second down and 10 now. Once again, ball at the 44-yard line. Man in motion for the Lions. Quarterback's going to get the quick toss outside, little bubble screen, and he's going to be hit and knocked out of bounds just shy of the 50. Good recovery that time by the Indians defense after the play-action fake.
Good job by defense, held in the 5 yards. Big play here, Brad. Ball's around midfield. 3rd and 5. As Adam mentioned, the game has just started. No score. East Mississippi, ICC, 13:40 clock running first quarter.
So it will be ball at the 49-yard line. 3rd down and 5 to go. 13:30 here in the first quarter. Snap back. Quarterback dropping back. That's got to be holding.
You would think.
No call, jump ball, and now they're going to call that. Well, you're going to call pass interference on an uncatchable ball, but you're not going to call holding after our defensive end got a bear hug from the offensive lineman. So a tough break there for the Indians.
I agree. I saw the same play you were looking at down here, and that definitely looked like a holding call right there. Should be at least offsetting.
And so you hear some of the ICC faithful. Go ahead, Coach.
That left tackle is 6'7", 325, so it's not hard to miss him grabbing hold of Scarver coming at the quarterback.
So a tough break there for the Indians as the pass was well over the head of the wide receiver. And now they're going to talk things over. Now they're going to say what the play is. So they're going to make it a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. So a big-time tough break there for the Indians.
It was pass interference, but it's also holding. So that's what we're concerned about. They missed the holding call.
So a new set of downs here for East Mississippi. The ball out to the 36 where it's first down and 10. Two receivers on both sides of the football. Griffin in the backfield. Play action, and once again wants to set up the bubble screen. Indians read that one nicely, and boom, big-time hit there on the sideline.
Yeah, he got off that block, that DB over there on that side. I couldn't tell who that was. It may have been Patton out there on the side, on the perimeter out there. Did a good job of getting off his block right there, Mr. Ingram, to make that tackle right there on that throw just out there to the wide receiver.
McBride with the punishing hit there after a gain of about 3, maybe 4 on the play. Let's call it 3. So it'll be a second down and 7 situation. Now here for the Lions as they're marching down the field. And again, the quick pass out makes a man miss, and it's going to be down to the 20-yard line. Guys, we thought we was going to see a heavy dose of Gavin Griffin. I've only seen him get 1 carry so far.
Well, we had that covered well with McBride out there because his eyes were on the tailback coming out of the backfield, and he just made a good move on McBride and got past him, and that's the first down.
So 12.5 to go here in the first quarter. Still no score between ICC and number 12, East Mississippi. Dropping back to pass again. Dials up, goes deep, jump ball, and it's caught. Touchdown, Lions.
On him, Mr. Ingram. He was on him. He was right on it, right at his back. The quarterback just made a good pass right there. We had decent coverage right there. It was just the quarterback made a good throw.
Good throw, good play, 22-yard touchdown pass. East Mississippi strikes first. Quickly, by the way, 12:20 left in the first quarter.
So we'll wait the extra point here and fix the OCR scoreboard as it's got the score backwards. And now we got that corrected. So East Mississippi waiting the kick. Snaps back. It was bobbled for a second. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 7-0 is the score. We'll take a timeout and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 12:20 to go here in the first quarter. It's a 22-yard touchdown pass by East Mississippi. 7-0 is the lead. We expected to see a lot of a run, but it was nothing but the pass game on that last trip down the field, getting set for a guaranteed bank kick here out of East Mississippi, as this is going to be hooped, as they're going to pop this one up, much like the Indians did. ICC is going to try to return it, try to get to the outside, looking for some speed. This is Randall. He's got that speed, lowers his head, and bullies his way forward for a nice return.
That great return right there by Randall. He was able to get to the edge right there, and you're right. He does have speed. We talked about that earlier in the season. He's going to get us good for field position. The pooch kick did not work for them. They were trying to go against Jackson. They've watched him all year. Jackson's deep for us. Tried to go against him and not kick it to him. What they did was they kicked it to a speedy Randall who got it almost to the 50.
So a big-time return there to set the Indians up for their first offensive drive of the night. For ICC, it's going to be Bailey in the shotgun. Allen is to his left, 3 receivers on the far side of the field. And it's going to be a handoff to Allen, and he's going to bully his way forward out to about the 50-yard line.
Gain, was that about 2, Mr. Ingram?
Yes, sir.
Number 21, Michael Allen with the
Actually, they're going to mark it back to the 49.
I don't like that mark.
That's a
They didn't ask me.
tough mark there. Well, Jim's got the Hulk, and he can flip it to red when he's ready.
Not yet.
So only a gain of 1 on the play. Second down and 9. Bailey, quick out pass is caught by Branch. Branch dancing around now is just going to try to go forward and get what positive yardage he can, and a solid pickup there. Now it's going to make it third down and manageable here on this possession down.
Yeah, that was a good little pass out there, as you mentioned. So good movement right there, able to get some positive yardage. It's going to make it very manageable.
So a gain of 4 on the play, be a third down and 4 situation now. Indians going to the huddle, taking their time here. Now East Mississippi going to send in some substitutions. ICC will send 2 receivers here on the near side. Indians taking a whole lot of time. Now they break the huddle in a hurry. And, boy, East Mississippi was in the backfield as if they knew the play. So whatever ICC was trying to do there didn't work. That was busted from the get-go.
Was, but I don't know how in the world he got out of that. And he got out of that mess and still made it back to the line of scrimmage almost, didn't
They'll
it?
bring up 4th down and 5 for ICC.
They may have lost a yard or so, but I don't know how he got out of that mess.
Yeah, I'm saying just one of those kind of slip forward, and now it's going to bring a Little Caesars punt situation coming up here on a 4th down and a loss of about 1 on the play. So it'll be 4th down and 5.
It'll be number 7, Narelle White.
So waiting the snap. The punt is away.
Good punt.
And it's going to be angled to the sideline. It's going to hit. Can the Indians get
Yes,
to it? They
sir.
do!
That's the 1.
Got it.
Well, you can't get much better than that, folks.
Great punt. Great job right there on special teams.
The long snapper, Brady Sullivan, got the ball down for 1 yard line. Super job by Sullivan.
Take a look at that here on the instant replay. Not too often do you replay punts, as that was a beauty there off the foot of Lovren. ICC able to down it at the 1 yard line. Boy, now would be a great time for the Indians' defense to step up and make a big play.
Yeah, this is where I think you're going to see some zero right here. Some of zero coming out for East. They're, like you say, they're on their own 1 yard line. So I think, Adam, you were asking about it. I think you're fixing to see it if he's back there.
He is not back there right
Never mind.
now. Looks like a new running back in the backfield. That looks like John Peterson possibly, wearing number 8. Waldrop, still your quarterback. Just the quick out, and he is tattooed. Unfortunately, missed that one on the camera, so we got to wake up top.
That was Patton right there on the big play. Read it, and I'm talking about forevermore. He welcomed him to the game. Goodness.
Gain of 1 on the play brings up a 2nd down and 9 situation. 9:50 to go here in the first quarter.
That's the toughest 1 yards he's ever going to get.
No doubt about it.
Wow.
So Waldrop out of the shotgun, running back to his right. Ball is out to the 2. He's going to drop back and pass. Plenty of time to throw. Goes down the sideline, jump ball, and the Indian defensive back gets pulled down that time, and that pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, so it's going to be 3rd and 9 back here from the 2. Is that right?
And they've run the ball 1 time and thrown it almost 10 times. Now, give them credit. They're winning 7-0. They came out throwing the ball. We did not expect that.
Well, we've got to make a big play right here. This is where it's huge because we want to force them to punt where they currently are from the back of their end zone. So this is huge right here for the Indian and the Indian defense.
Waldrop in the shotgun, gets the snap, looking to throw, quick out, slant route is caught and slips a tackle, and that's going to be close. It's going to be enough for a 1st down.
He got it.
Dadgummit. We've seen it this year, guys, where we just can't make that tackle on the initial hit, come back and haunt us, and that was another one right there. So that will get the football out to the 11. Surprised they didn't measure that. But the official said, go ahead and give them the 1st down.
It was a very favorable spot, just to be honest with you. I'm around on 10 looking down.
There's your first run.
And now they are going to hand this one off. The Indians ready for it and make the stop. I believe that was number 8 on the carry. That was Peterson on the carry for East Mississippi. And he gains 1.
Number 8, John Peterson.
So a 2nd down and 9 situation. 8:43 and counting here. 7-0 East Mississippi. They scored on a 22-yard touchdown pass on their opening drive. The Indians had a great punt, down them inside the 1. Extra effort was able to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Zero's in the game.
He's in there now.
Yeah. Griffin in at running back. He's to the left of Waldrop, the quarterback. He's going to drop back and pass. Pressure coming. Nearly got to him, and the pass is going to be overthrown. And the Indians starting to get pressure a little bit more and more.
Well, that's what they want to do. You got to create pressure back there. Right now, East feels like they can throw it on us, and they feel like they can drop back there and create that pocket for him to throw, and that's what's happening. And so it is 3rd and 8. We're going to see how comfortable they feel with that now. I feel like they're going to go back to the air right here, but I could be wrong.
They got to go to the air. We need to put some pressure on him.
And so quarterback now the shotgun, pretty much the same set as he's normally been doing. Griffin in the backfield with him. Play action, pressure coming. And picked up nicely by East. Now the throw over the top, diving catch, and great scramble that time by Waldrop, able to get the ball down the field and find Thomas for the completion and move the chains.
Slipping in there in that zone and just finding that little open area right in there, and the quarterback doing a good job, Waldrop, of getting outside to his left out there, scrambling out there, and finding that open guy out there and hitting him.
Second, third and long completion, and now this is going to be a handoff to Griffin. Griffin is going to be chased down, trying to get to the outside. The Indians make the play.
Lost yardage.
Big time stop there by the Indians to force them back for a loss. Looks like a loss of about 3 on the play.
Brad, what they did, they made him go east-west the entire run. He never cut it up south-north. We strung it out. Our speed got there, lost 3 yards.
So East looking to the sideline, and officials saying reset the play clock.
That was Scarver that ran him down, number 11 for ICC.
So nice job there by Scarborough making the play. Looked like he might have had a chance to get that corner, but ICC was able to seal that up in a hurry. So it's going to be second down and 13 now here for East Mississippi. They lead at 7-0, coming up on 7 minutes to go here in the first. Dropping back, looking for the little bubble screen on the far side of the field. The Indians read it nicely, but a nice job of executing it by East Mississippi to pick up some positive yardage there.
Yeah, and Coach Macon had told us, in talking with him, behind the scenes too, that they do a lot of those passes right there. They do a lot of those quick passes, getting it out of Waldrop's hands pretty quickly. Now, they have formed the pocket tonight and gone deep a couple of times, obviously scored on one of those, but they do a lot of those little quick bubble passes, bubble screens out there on the edge, out on the perimeter.
So it's going to bring up a third down, and let's call it 5 here. Dropping back to pass, plenty of time to throw. Threw down the defensive lineman. Ball fake, and East Mississippi is going to pick up the first down. How do you get to tackle a guy pursuing the quarterback and not get a flag?
Well, I can't answer that, Adam. You would have to ask our officiating crew down there.
So another break there. Second time tonight we thought that East Mississippi's had a hold. Andy, what did you see down there?
Coach Macon is asking the exact same question to all the officials that will listen to him. What happened on this left tackle over here?
So a tough break there for the Indians. Third time that East Mississippi has converted a third down plus situation here on this drive. They've now got it out to the 46. Handoff to Griffin.
Good job.
He is going to be hit and drugged down.
Well, and that's what, we practiced all week, and that was Scarver again on the tackle right there. But Coach Macon mentioned that. You're getting your hands on him back there on the running back. Right now, they're not letting the running back beat us. It's in the air, and it's Waldrop who's beating us right now.
Give Scarver credit. He had a lot of strength. He grabbed his jersey with one hand and held on. Great job.
No gain on the play. Brings up a second down and 10 situation. Coming up on 5:15 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 East Mississippi with the lead and the football. Moving right to left on your radio dial. Play action, quick pass out, and it's going to be dropped, and they're going to say it was a forward pass.
It was.
And pass incomplete will stop the clock at 5:05.
Yeah, again, and Lord, how many on this drive is it a third and long for them? How many times?
This is going to be the fourth
time. They made the last 3. We need to stop them right now.
I mean, the ICC is doing a heck of a job. I'm applauding the defense. I'll be honest with you here. Getting them to these third and long scenarios, it's just Waldrop's been able to make some magic happen on third down.
So that is the situation here. Third down and 10. Snap back to Waldrop in the shotgun. Plenty of time to throw.
Gotta
be another holding. How
there
is that?
It is.
Finally a flag comes in downfield, and it's going to be almost intercepted.
And Waldrop got smacked.
And I'm afraid if they weren't going to call a hold there, we was going to have to call the cops because there was going to be a riot. Yes.
Waldrop took a big hit, though, out of there at the end.
He took a big hit over here on our sideline when he let go of that ball. He was in the air, but it's holding on, should be on 0. I think the running back, he had somebody. Yeah, he tackled somebody coming up the middle.
So the Indians will decline it. It'll be a 4th down and 10 situation. So we figured out it takes 3 holes to get 1 called.
How's that going to work out mathematically over the course of the game, Mr. Ingram?
I don't
3
know.
for 1.
I'm staying calm, y'all. The referees they accidentally made a mistake. We all make mistakes.
Well, I'm not too calm right now, I'll be honest.
We all make mistakes. Learn to forgive. Come on.
Wyatt Salter back to kick this Little Caesars punt here. First time we'll see the Lions punt tonight. And it's
That's
a good
returnable.
It's taken at the 10. And this is going to be making some guys miss and more flags coming down. And that could have been a targeting there as he went.
He sure did. Went high on it.
Went high, directly forceful to the head as the player was going down. As Jackson returns that one out to the 25. But is there a flag down? Yes, there is. So we'll talk this one over here. While we have that break, we do want to remind everyone your Itawamba County State Farm insurance agent, Brandon Poland, a proud sponsor of tonight's action here on the ICC Sports Network. We also want to give a shout out to our buddy Owen back in the station, doing a great job making sure we stay on the radio tonight as well. Well, this is a long conversation here on this one. And are they trying to figure out where it was at? They're pointing and running around in circles. Now the referee's looking back at the other one.
It's going to be a holding on number 12 for us.
So a holding call here. So apparently we don't get the 3-from-1 deal.
We don't.
So that's going to be half the distance to the goal. Tough break there for the Indians because that was a nice return of about 15 yards. Made a couple of guys miss. Did Jackson. So the ball should be marked around the 6-yard line. That's where we're going to mark it, so it'll be first down for the Indians.
We just need to go 94 yards, doing about 10 or 12 plays, tie the ball game up. Come on.
So 4:42 to go here. Indians with the football. First down and 10 being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Bailey, your quarterback. New running back in the backfield with Bailey is Foster. And Foster's going to get the carry. Cuts it back up the middle. Great read by Foster. Even better block that time.
Yeah.
As that was number 47 for the Indians. Bryce Cressman really opened that one up for a big game.
Good having Bryce back this week. Bryce has been out two weeks for us here. Good to have big Bryce back for us down there. And as we just saw right there, help open up that big hole. 2nd and 4 now. That was a great run on first down.
Good job by Cressman. Like you said, he's been injured, but he's a veteran. He's big. He's physical. He's got some moxie to him. He does not mind mixing it up.
Bailey's going to step back and throw, and that one deflected and bounces away. Looking for Branch that time, and don't want to make that throw too often because there was a lot more white shirts around that ball than blue.
You're exactly right. That you got to be careful with those throws right there. It's just kind of that quick slant that coming in right there toward the middle of the field and had a lot of coverage on him. LJ trying to hit him fast and just a lot of coverage right there.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 4. Bailey dropping back to pass. Out to the flat and was covered nicely that time as Branch wanted the pass interference call, not going to get it. And so now it's going to bring up a 4th down and long situation here. And, oh, man, kind of feel like we abandoned the run a little too quick there, guys.
Yeah, I'm with you in a sense. I'd love to see, especially when you got 2nd and 4 after you had that
Run
first.
Twice, get that first down.
That's right. I'm with you. I'm totally on that train, Adam.
We need a great punt because he's punting out of his end zone. Ball's being snapped. We're at the 11.
Yes, it's 12.
12.
So
we need a good punt here, guys.
So the ball's at the 12-yard line. Low snap on this Little Caesars punt. East doesn't bring any pressure. High kick, fair catch call and taken on the opposite side of the 50. They're going to mark this one at about the 47-yard line where East Mississippi will take over first down and 10. Guys, just going to give you a quick update. Brad, I know you're kind of sweating things out up there, but just got this from John Bowen. Fireworks halftime is a big go. I'm just north of Amory, headed back from Sugarlock with the goods. He says, I just got to stop by Dollar General to pick up a lighter. So he said, see if Mr. Jim can round up some Coke bottles to shoot off some of them firecrackers at halftime.
That is
we are ready.
Wondering about that, and we appreciate John making that long trip to go get those firecrackers for us. I think it's going to be one heck of a bottle rocket show here at halftime.
I cannot wait.
Well, as we know, John is fueled by Sodexo, and so he is going to be ready to go.
Guys, that was a 43-yard punt, no return. Great job.
Well, they basically have the ball about where they punted a while ago.
First down and 10. Going to be a handoff to the long running back in the backfield, and the Indians ready for that one.
So far, they have not been able to run the ball tonight. Now, I know that's what they came in, but now I haven't seen Zero running it a lot. He has run it some, but that was number 8, Peterson, right there running the ball. But thus far, they have not been able to run the ball on us tonight.
They're actually going to give him a favorable gain of 1 on the play.
Love it.
So it would be a 2nd down and 9 situation. Dropping back to pass is Waldrop. Over the middle. Pass is caught.
Good job.
Yep.
And the Indians immediately make the tackle as that one was reeled in by Thomas for the Lions.
Sean Jenkins again right there making the big stop right there. Immediately was on him, had him covered in that zone coverage back there. You got about a 3rd and 4 here.
So this will be a 3rd down and let's call it 4 situation here. 3 receivers packed in tight on the far side of the field. East dropping back to throw. Pressure.
Oh, yes.
Indians get out there and they make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, he's going to be a little gain there, but great coverage right there, Mr. Ingram, out on the perimeter.
Great job. I mean, it's 4th down, 4th and 3. They're on our side of the field. They're probably going to go for it on our 46-yard line, 4th and 3.
There it looks like they may be sending the punt team. Yep.
So that was Jaden Dilworth on the tackle, only a gain of 1 coming up here for the Lions. It'll be another Little Caesars punt coming on here.
Number 7, Marcellus Jackson.
As Jackson will be back to return here on this Little Caesars punt. For East Mississippi, Salter, a freshman out of Brandon, will get set to put a foot into this one. Snap's a good one. Plenty of time, no pressure from the Indians.
Great punt. Let it go in the end zone.
High kick and a great job by Jackson. He actually deked out the defense as he ran up. Was actually acting like he's going to catch it at the 20, and it went well into the back of the end zone. And so the Indians will have it 1st down and 10 coming up here with 2:07 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 East Mississippi with the lead. They scored on a 22-yard touchdown pass. That was on their opening drive of the game back with 12:20 left in the clock here in the quarter.
Well, we need to put together a drive right here, Mr. Ingram. Our defense has done their job. Yes, they did score on their opening drive, but our defense has done their job thus far tonight, unlike the previous 2 weeks in the first half for both those games. So our defense has done their job. Let's let the offense get out here and let's put some points on the board.
Brad, you're right. There's 2 minutes left in the first quarter. I'd say time possession, they've had the ball for 10 minutes.
Bailey in trouble and finally gets it forward to the tight end. What a play.
What a play is exactly right. Bailey, again, seeing this young man mature over the course of the year, able to spin around there, able to make a good pass out to the tight end for us, and that was not Crespin, that was our other tight end, Mac McGee out of West Point.
Let's run the ball here, guys.
A gain of 6 on the play there after what would have been about a loss of 4. ICC gets it back. Bailey out of the shotgun. It is going to be a handoff. This time East Mississippi in the backfield catches Allen, but Allen fighting forward, carrying a guy forward about another 2 yards after contact.
He did, and that's what I like about Allen. I've liked about him all year. Not saying I don't like Foster, I do. We're lucky we got a duo right there. You got 2 different backs, in my opinion, right there. Allen's more of that bruising back that you're going to see, and he's going to go after it and get a few more yards, normally after contact. So it's going to be a 3rd and 3, Adam.
Minute to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 East Mississippi with the lead. As Brad mentioned, 3rd down and 3. Bailey out of the shotgun. Man in motion now as the tight end to the opposite side of the field. Low snap. Bailey gets it. Looking to throw. Now it's going to check down, and that's going to be Allen. Allen's going to lower his head, get across to 30, and that should move the chains for a 1st down.
Good job.
Nice job by Bailey, being patient, not panicking, looking downfield. Didn't have it checked off to Allen and moved the chains for a Renaissance Bank 1st down.
Well, I like that call right there, and I like him checking down to our back. We didn't need to go deep right there. We needed to get that first down. Allen slipped out right there, out into the flats. Bailey found him, got the 1st down.
Back in the shotgun, it's going to be a handoff to Allen. Allen runs and able to power his way forward for a gain of about 2 on the play. And that should do it for the first quarter here, as ICC will have it with a 2nd down and 8 when we come back here in the second quarter. We're going to take a timeout, hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Hey guys, get a Little Caesars pizza deal. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
You get a pizza. You get a pizza.
We all get pizza.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. Guys, your takes on the first quarter so far?
I don't hate it. East scored on that opening drive, but there again, I think you and Coach Kirk mentioned at the break there the amount of time we've had the ball. But here we've had the ball obviously already a lot longer than what we had the first 2 drives.
No doubt about it.
So it'll be a 2nd down and 8 situation now here for the Indians. Bailey in the shotgun, 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Pass out to the flat and just got there in time. As he was hit as the ball got there.
Yeah, he was open in the zone right there, in that little area of the zone area, and found that open area, and he was open. Pass probably was a little harder to catch and bring down than it should have been for that, but I think he was also putting it in an area where that DB could not make a play on it.
3rd down and 8. Indians will look to the sideline to change the play.
And then they're showing blitz. I do not know whether they're bringing them, Mr. Ingram, but they're showing – well, they backed off some of that now and pulled some back, but they're still showing blitz.
Branch in motion.
Bring some linebackers.
They are bringing them, and Bailey's going to try to scramble forward. Makes one man miss. Makes another one up the middle, and what a run here by Bailey.
1st down and more, Mr. Ingram.
Late flag by the center judge back here. I mean, it was bad late. Came out.
So let's hold everything here.
It was during the run after he'd already got started.
We do have an injured player down for East Mississippi as well. Hopefully that young man is okay. Looks like that's Kevin Norwood Jr. that's down. Boy, and you just hope after that great play right there, it's not negated by just a stupid penalty, and it is. Oh, what a tough break. Guys, that's really been the tale of the tape this season, though. You know, we get some little momentum going early in a game. We tend to shoot ourselves in the foot, and that was a moment right there.
Well, I'm not against them calling. If we're holding, we're holding. I'm not against it. But why in the world did it take them so long to call holding on them, Mr. Ingram?
They threw the flag after they got the 1st down. I thought it was a late flag.
So it's going to be a 3rd down and 18 situation now here for the Indians. Bailey, still your quarterback. 3 receivers on the far side of the field. Now going to send a man in motion. Bailey's dropping back. Wants to set up the screen. That's going to be Allen on the catch. And he's going to go forward out across the 30 down to about the 32. Not a bad play there because if you can slip a tackle, you've got a lot of room to run. Good job by East Mississippi on that open field tackle.
It was, but again, got a lot of yardage back. Going to get us some room to punt right there, which we had room to punt, but getting us more room to punt. So got it, 10 back right there at least. It was just a tough, unfortunate situation right there for the Indians, right there with that hold call. Kudos to Dale J. Bailey.
So it'll be a Little Caesars punt attempt coming up here. This is Lovern back to kick it. Kick is away, and it's angled towards the sideline. He's going to come up and run and make the play, and a big-time punishing hit there, but a very brave return that time by White, trying to get it up the field, and it will be marked at about the 39-yard line, where East Mississippi will have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, good coverage right there, punt coverage by Etowamba going down the field, and big hit right there.
Freshman wide receiver Funches put a nice lick on it.
So the Lions will have it 1st down and 10. This 1st down being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. We also want to remind you of Max Home, another proud sponsor of tonight's action, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Samstown Market, and the ICC Wesley Foundation, all proud to sponsor tonight's action here on the ICC Sports Network. Waldrop still your quarterback out of the shotgun. Griffin to his right. East moving left to right now on your radio dial. Indians bringing pressure. Plenty of time to throw over the middle. Pass is caught. And that's another big pickup there. And his favorite target tonight has been Christian Thomas. And that's another pickup there.
The ICC 45-yard line.
So big time pickup there on 1st down moves the chain again for another Renaissance Bank first down.
We got to get pressure on Waldrop. We've got to get linemen back there or get some backers back there on him. He's got too much time back there to throw.
Quick out, pass is complete. The Indians do a good job of shedding the block and making the tackle.
Yeah, that was Nick Sherman on this side over here. Excellent job of shedding the block, as you mentioned, to make the tackle. That was one of those quick throws. I'm going to say, Mr. Ingham, they saw something different on game. East Mississippi did game film with our DBs, because you're right. I mean, they're dropping back, and they're total pass on us right now.
So it's going to be a 2nd down and 6 situation. Go for the hard snap count. ICC doesn't bite. So now they're going to reset. Waldrop and the shotgun. Griffin in the backfield with him. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Griffin's going to get the handoff. He's going to be chased to the outside, and a nice open field tackle that time, as that was number 8 for the Indians coming up and making the tackle, Richardson. Nice job, though, by Griffin to string that one out and turn what looked to be almost a loss on the play into positive yardage.
Yeah, it was. It was a good play right there. You finally saw Zero running the ball right there for them. That was Griffin getting the ball, so 3rd and short for them at 3rd and 4. Getting the ball again.
Toss to Griffin. It's going to be a 3rd and 3 situation, and it's going to be short by a yard, so decision-making time here.
I believe we'll go for it.
And I'm with you. I think East is going to keep the offense on the field here.
It's 36-yard line. Too short for a punt, too long for a field goal. They're going for it.
Yeah, you kind of in that no man's land right here. So I think you, like you say, you just go for it right here for your East. It's like that was like a 3rd and. Is that a 1 or 2?
Third and 1. Or 4th and 1.
I see, moved it up now. Never mind. Got it. Yeah, 4th and 1. Excuse me.
So a big-time play here. It'll be a 4th and 1. Griffin will get the direct snap here for the Lions. And looks like East might have moved before the snap, but no flag, no surprise. Well, you'd think we're playing in scuba right now.
I'm fixing to, Mr. Ingham. And that's not even mine. That's for you to call, but I'm fixing to.
Well, the tackle jumped that time before the snap. And again, no flag on the play. So Indians getting a little bit, you can't even call it home cooking, a little pepper in the gumbo, if you will.
I think they're focused more on the blue jerseys than there are white ones out there.
So it'll be 1st down and 10. Ball is going to be at the 34-yard line. East up 7-0 here with 11 minutes to go until halftime.
They moved. They called it this
time. Then they got it, and you had 4 receivers on that left side, that far side over there on the east side. They had 4 bunched up over there.
And so a play later, they do call the false start.
When we would have rather had it when they really did it back then.
Exactly.
But no, let's go ahead. But anyway, I'm trying, Mr. Ingham.
No, we're doing good. Hey, 1st and 15. They got the ball at our 39-yard line. 11 minutes left until halftime. East Mississippi up 7-0 on ICC. ICC's looking for a big turnover here on this series. Okay,
it'd be huge.
We're gonna do it.
So East Mississippi getting the play from the sideline. They're in the white jersey, red pants, and red helmets. ICC decked out in all blue. Haven't seen that in quite a while.
I like it.
1st down and 15 here for the Lions. Out of the shotgun. Dropping back to pass. Plenty of time to throw. It's batted down to line of scrimmage.
Good job.
And so to bring up 2nd down and 10 now. Clock stopped with 10:37 to go until halftime.
Good job by defense line. He's been too comfortable back there, Brad. Very comfortable. No pressure on him. Throwing these little darts. We got some pressure on them then. Knocked the ball down. Good job by the defensive line.
Well, East, I think, is coming to the game thinking their O-line could contain our D-line and anyone else we send up there as far as any pressure. And so that's giving Waldrop plenty of time back there.
2nd down and 15 now here for East. It's going to be a handoff to Griffin. Right up the middle, slips a tackle, breaks another one, and it's going to be spun around, still going forward, dragging guys inside the 15, and that's what we anticipated to see out of that young man.
Yeah, he just ran between the tackles right there. Like you said, just kind of slipped, found that little hole in there and slipped through and kept slipping.
Impressive run by Griffin. He was probably one of the best running backs nobody heard of out of high school. Went to Velma Jackson High School. Had a big-time career there out of Velma Jackson. And it's going to be another handoff and a big-time seam there, but a good tackle that time by the Indians, as that was number 15, Seth Kidd, on the tackle.
Yeah, big, like you said, there was a good seam right there, but it was filled up pretty quickly by Kidd. Excellent job coming in there and making that tackle and dropping him for maybe a gain of 1 or 2 right there.
So we're going to call it a 2nd down and a short 9, long 8 here for the Lions. Knocking on the door, leading 7-0. Play action, looking to pass. So much time to throw. And now it's just going to throw this one away. And
But
guys,
good coverage.
again,
Good coverage. That's great coverage to defensive back because the quarterback had plenty of time. Finally got a little pressure on him. Big play here, Brad. 3rd down, 3rd and 8. They got the ball where? At our 12-yard line?
Bringing a new defensive line for us, fresh defensive lineman.
That was the voice of Andy Kurt checking in there on the sideline. Appreciate Coach Kurt keeping us updated on the sideline. Fresh set of linemen in for the Indians. Griffin in the backfield. 3rd down and 8 is the situation here. 2 receivers on both sides of the football now as Griffin shifts out wide.
Yeah, empty backfield here, so but watch Waldrop.
Waldrop can run, and he
Good
throws
job.
that one forward, and a nice job batting that one away. Did not make the contact. McBride has looked sharp tonight.
Yeah, good job right there. But the Indians batting that one down. They're going to kick the field goal here. Go for it as far as the field goal and try to get 3.
Be a 30-yard attempt, guys.
So they're going to mark the ball
29, 30 yards.
Yeah. So they're going to mark it on the 19. So it will be a 29-yard field goal attempt. This is Hayden Hopt, a sophomore out of Madison, went to Germantown High School. Snaps a good one. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Big time make there as East Mississippi goes up 10-0. 9:19 to go here until halftime. We'll take a break, hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 10-0 after that 29-yard field goal knocked through there by Hayden Hopt. ICC trailing this one. East Mississippi getting set for a Guaranteed Bank kickoff. 9:19 to go until halftime. We do invite you to stay tuned for halftime. We'll have a special All-American Heroes performance and a fireworks show. That is if John Bowen gets here in time to get them set up. So awaiting the Guaranteed Bank kickoff here, and it's going to be popped up, angled towards the sideline, and bobbled for a second, but ICC is going to return it right back up the middle, and a solid field position there for the Indians, as that was number 28 for ICC, Caden Holiday, on the return.
Yeah, again, good job by the Indians there on the special teams there for returning. And so Indians great, good field position. You got plenty of time, Mr. Ingham.
Some points. Plenty of time.
Put the offensive drive together, and you got plenty of room here. So put a drive together, and let's get some points.
So it's going to be 1st down and 10 here for the Indians. Bailey leading the team onto the field. He's in the shotgun. To his right will be the running back. That's going to be number 3, Jalen Foster. Tight end in motion, switching from one side of the field to the other. Handoff is to Foster. Foster hit at the line of scrimmage, dropped. Little to no gain on the play that time as East Mississippi was ready for that one.
Yeah, not a lot of push or shove up front to be able to bounce that one outside and to gain any positive yardage out of that. So Indians quickly back to the line.
So no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Bailey's going to decide to run now, trying to make some guys miss, lowers his head and fights forward, and a solid pickup there. The only thing I want to say when Bailey runs, we got to get him talked into securing that football a little bit better.
Yeah, again, good job there by Bailey, though. I'm with you there to run the ball. That's going to come up with basically a 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
So makes it a manageable 3rd and 4 situation here for the Indians, swapping in and out some players here for East Miss is on D.
So the official letting everyone get their substitutions in now, ready to play. Indians in the shotgun. Bailey calls for the snap. And he nearly jumps off sides, but did not lean forward enough to warrant the snap to catch him offside.
Indians got the big heavy package in here. They're kind of bunched up.
And then there's going to be a fumble on the snap. Bailey just tried to pick it up, make something happen here. And East is going to try to pile him up, and this is going to be an old school scrum as they fighting forward, and the fact that ICC got any positive yardage out of that was impressive. Did he? No, he didn't. Or did he not? No, he got back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's the first mistake right there, really by Deljay, and just kind of a fumbled snap right there, and that kind of put a halt on the play.
Going to have to punt, and I agree.
Yeah,
Down
was
10-0.
the play clock running down, guys? Did y'all see that? Coach Macon was trying to call a timeout when he snapped the ball.
It had to be getting close because they were taking a lot of time.
He was trying to get a timeout and didn't get the officials' attention just in time for the snap went off.
So coming up on 7:15 to go here until halftime, ICC trailing number 12 East Mississippi 10-0. Another Little Caesars punt coming on here for the Indians. Good snap, plenty of time, gets the kick away. And this kick is going to hit and run. East is going to actually pick it up and return it here. Makes a man miss, makes another one miss. Has the sideline looking for a block, gets it, and that's going to be a house call. East will take this one to the house. A big-time punt return there. Not what you were looking for if you're the Indians. No flags on the play.
No, not what you were looking for there, Adam. Like you say, you kind of thought the way that ball was hitting and bouncing, normally they're not picking those up and running them. They're either letting them go right there or, and letting us down the ball or whatever. But he picked it up, saw it on a good hop. It's a dangerous play to pick it up like that because you don't know if you're going to get that good hop or not if you touch it. He got the good hop, touched it, and found green grass.
I think that's the transfer from Ole Miss, Norrell White. He's a big-time player. The ball bounced right in his hands. He got one block. He got to the corner. We couldn't catch him.
85-yard punt return as he picked it up on the 15-yard line. So a big-time play there. You're thinking for the Indians, you get a score, maybe get the ball back to start the second half. Well, if East Mississippi, that's a big swing and momentum there. Snaps bobbled for a second, but handled. And the kick is good. 17-0 East Mississippi after that 85-yard kick return. Swings momentum back their way. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 17-0, 6:47 to go here until halftime. Big time return there of 85 yards for the touchdown, makes it 17-0. East Mississippi getting set to kick this Guaranteed Bank kickoff here again, and ICC has got to put something together and
Number 38, Hayden Hawk, lining up
just put together a drive to give this defense a chance to rest.
No doubt. And even if we only get 3 points here, Adam, give our defense a rest, get some momentum, get some points here. This is a key series here in the second quarter.
And this is going to be Jackson, and he tried to jump a guy, got his legs clipped out from under him and flipped him over, and a little jawing going on between the two teams. Good job by the officials to quickly get in between that one and get them shut down there.
Yeah, still good field position for the Indians, though. Didn't kick it deep right there, but good return and puts Etowamba at the 37?
That's where we were last time. Started at the 37-yard line.
So it'll be first down and 10. Our Buddy Wayne checking in, watching tonight. Trying to get the Indians offense fired up here. Bailey gets a low snap, finds it, and now he's going to shovel the pass forward, and a big-time play there. And that's a unique play that we haven't seen all season, but goes for a gain of 10.
I think it's the first down.
It's close right there, and that's kind of a Patrick Mahomes play is what I would call it, where you kind of get moving around there in the pocket, and then you see your tight end open out there. Normally that's a Travis Kelce receiving that, and that was Mac McGee on our side. He just kind of shoveled past, threw that out front right there and fielded it, and Mac got the first down.
That first down being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Handoff is going to be the long back in the backfield. That's going to be Allen, and he's going to go for a big run.
There you go.
Back-to-back first downs, guys.
That's big. That's huge right there for the Indians. That's huge. Got to get a little momentum going. Right now they got a little. They're on the East Mississippi side of the 50 here, and that is huge. Got to keep that going here with the clock ticking. Plenty of time left with timeouts to score for Etowamba.
5:45 to go here. ICC trailing 17-0. Bailey gets the low snap, hands off to Allen. Allen just somehow gets his way out to the 40-yard line. That looks like that was going to be hit for a loss or maybe no gain on the play when he got to the line of scrimmage. Somehow able to knife his way forward for a gain of 2.
Yeah, he did. He got in there, and Allen, kind of ran into a roadblock right there, a big wall in front of him, but able to make something out of nothing. Good job there by getting a couple of yards out of that.
So 2nd down and 8 now here for the Indians. Branch in motion. Bailey, your quarterback, out of the shotgun.
Looking for Branch.
And that's where he's going to go, directly to Branch. He's hit and dropped as Branch will carry that one forward. Looks like he's going to pick up the first down.
Yeah, he signaled first down. I don't think that was a little early, premature for him to do that.
Nope, going to be a yard shy. Yep, so it'll be 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, Branch got up pointing at first down, but it wasn't first down, Mr. Ingram. It was 3rd.
So, and he's not the referee either. So
you learned that.
He can't call that, can
you? Learned that a while back.
Yeah, I did learn that. Took me a while, but I learned it.
So possession down here for the Indians, 3rd down and 1. Ball is going to be at the 34-yard line. Indians in the shotgun, and a whistle from the side. Looks like East Mississippi's going to take a timeout. Timeout on the field. Let's take it with them. Hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranty Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guarantee Bank. We're more than a bank. We're a community.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 4:43 to go here. No, 4:34 to go here until halftime. ICC trailing 17-0 with one of their best drives that they've had so far here in the first half. East Mississippi taking a timeout to get that defense a chance to rest. And Coach Kirk, you were talking about just how humid and sticky it is down on the field. So that could be a factor later on tonight. So it's going to be third down and 1. And it's going to be a handoff to Allen. Breaks a tackle, gets the first down, spins, still going. And a big-time pickup there by Allen.
Yeah, good job right there. Like I say, I think Etowama went into that play, Mr. Ingram, knowing that they had 2 downs to pick it up. I think they were going to go for it on 4th. Being a 3rd and 1 there. Picked it up right there. No need for worrying about 4th down. So that's a big first down right there for Etowama lining up quickly.
Indians out to the 26. Quick pass out. This is going to be to Jackson. Jackson's got a sideline and a big-time pickup there. Beautiful block down the line that time. I believe that was Branch throwing the block.
It was Branch, and you also had Big Mac McGee out there,
that
too.
That was McGee that was out there throwing the block.
I like old Mac McGee and how they're working him in this system right there. Mac can catch the ball, or he's a big old boy, and he can block for you, too. You got a 2nd and short situation.
2nd down and a yard to go here for the Indians. And it's going to be a give to Allen once again. He's going to have the first down and then some. The Indians start to pick it up in chunks now. 3.5 to go until halftime. They're down 17-0. Indians would love to score here, guys, because they get the ball back to start the second half.
Oh, no doubt. You definitely want to score here. But do you start thinking about how quickly you score, Mr. Ingram?
You're right. Bailey is a quarterback, and the ball was bobbled in the backfield by Allen, but still somehow able to fight forward and get the ball inside the 10-yard line. That was impressive.
It was. Allen did a good job of gathering his wherewithals on that and got that a positive gain right there. So looks like it's going to be, a 2nd and 6?
So, yeah, it's going to be a 2nd down and 6 inside 3 minutes to go here. Ball on the East Mississippi 9. Indians down 17-0 here, trying to find an answer. Bailey, the quarterback. Tight end in motion now. Foster in the backfield. High snap, and Bailey somehow found it and was able to fight forward. And, guys, man, we have had some untimely bad snaps on this drive or tonight, and it's kind of been a problem all season.
Well, fortunately, what Bailey did right there made an athletic play. He was able to go up, basically touch the ball, get it back down for himself, and was able to bring it down. I don't know that he lost a yard, but he didn't gain any.
Yep. Got back to the original line of scrimmage. And, Coach Kirk, you can kind of talk on this. You know, those hands getting slick down there. You see Brady Phillips trying to just dry them off. It's a hot, humid night down there.
It is. You stick to yourself down here, guys. It is humid. Everything, dews fell. It's moisture.
3rd down and 6. Bailey's going to have to tuck and run here with pressure coming off the edge, and he's going to lose a yard on the play. So now a little bit of decision-making time here for the Indians.
It's a 2-minute stoppage.
So we'll have the 2-minute timeout. We're going to take the timeout.
Field goal.
And so they are going to send out the field goal. We'll see if they stay with that here in the break. We'll take a break and be back with more here on the ICC Sports Network.
It's the Fast Break Sports Show that starts your day. Mississippi Sports Today, Tuesday through Friday at 9. And if you don't catch it at 9, the MST podcast is on wherever you listen. With a team of hosts like no other, join Craig and the guys for Mississippi Sports Today on Super Talk 1019.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 1:58 to go here until halftime. 2-minute timeout on the field. ICC is going to elect to bring on Eli Burciaga. 28-yard field goal attempt here for Burciaga. Awaiting the snap. It's a good one. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Needed it.
Eli Burciaga was the special teams player of the week last week. Cashed in on that kick there. 28-yard field goal by Burciaga. And, guys, the Indians, as you said, Brad, needed that one.
Yeah, and they needed it. Got points on the board right there. You got under 2 minutes left now in the second quarter here, so in the first half. So that gave our defense a big time to rest right there. They needed that big time right there. And hopefully they can, and I'm going to say that, you don't want to jump ahead of yourself, but we got 3 timeouts left. Right. If the Indians could get a 3 and out,
make them punt.
So we'll see what the Indians can do here as we get set for another Guaranteed Bank kickoff here. 1:53 to go until halftime. We invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime show. It is All-American Heroes Night, a very special night here at ICC as we get to honor those that serve and protect us. And a lot of good work went into this week, and we'll also have a fireworks show coming your way as well for those watching on Let'sGoICCTV.com, the red channel. So you got time to jump over there if you're listening on the radio. Just don't do it while you're driving, please. So getting ready for this Guaranteed Bank kickoff. ICC trailing 17-3. The Indians get set to put into this one. They're going to pooch kick it. Fair catch is called and taken. And so East Mississippi will have it with 1:53 to go here until halftime. The Indians defense, he's got the rest they needed. Well, if they can come up with a big-time stop here, hey, a turnover would be great. I just don't want to seem too greedy here.
No, I'm with you. I was sitting here thinking the same thing. If you could get a quick turnover right here, that'd be even better. Of course, that's good anytime. But, man, if you could get a quick turnover, especially if you got 3 timeouts on your side right there, you still got time to put together a drive to get some points on the board. Don't know that that's going to happen again, but those are wishful thinking, and we'll see what happens, Mr. Ingram.
So the ball is on East Mississippi's 38-yard line. First down and 10. 1:53 to go until halftime. Waldrop is your quarterback. Griffin's in the backfield with him. Waldrop dropping back to pass. More than enough time to throw here. The pass is to the check down man. That's Griffin. And a nice open field tackle there for the Indians to keep that to a minimum gain.
Yeah, fortunately we had good coverage downfield, though. So good coverage by the DBs, even on this near side right here when you had one-on-one coverage here. And so excellent coverage by the Indians again. And so ICC took a timeout?
Yep.
Yeah, a little confusion. They had a guy coming on and off the field there for a substitution. So ICC wanted to make sure they had all the guys on the field they needed on the field here. 1:34 to go until halftime. We'll keep it here. And, guys, this is 17-3, but it doesn't feel like it's that type of a ball game.
It really doesn't. And to me, where you got the big play for East was the punt return. I mean, that's it. You take that away, and that's one of those things you kick yourself for if you're at Itawamba, and you'll go back into the, and talk about that, and that was the big play. Yeah, those others, sure, they had the 10 points on that, but that punt return is what is really what the killer is at this point.
And the first series, him throwing the ball down the field, surprised a little bit. I think they threw 7 out of 9 plays when they scored that opening touchdown. So they threw the ball well against us, but we've settled down. Punt return really hurts right now.
So it's going to be a 2nd down and 6 situation. Real quick shout out to Skate. She's watching all the way back down in Hammond, Louisiana. Appreciate Skate, former softball player, tuning in here on the Red Channel. Wide receiver spread all over the place. Now going to go one-on-one. The ball's tipped in the air and nearly intercepted. And, boy, the slant route was there just through the hands of White, and that was a big-time break for the Indians because White, you give him a step, he only needs a half one before he's gone.
And the pass was there.
White was.
I think he kind of looked off for a minute, seeing where he was going to run. He dropped the ball. We had a chance to intercept, just couldn't come up with it.
Big-time play there. Will Bunch also checking in as well, cheering on the Indians tonight. 3rd down, and let's call it a 6 situation here for East Mississippi. 1.5 to go. Clock is stopped with the incomplete pass. Now they're going to try to go deep, and it's going to be a jump ball, and going to White again. They're going to call it incomplete. Good coverage downfield that time, as that was Jaden Dilworth on the coverage.
Brad, that helped us. We didn't have to use our 2 timeouts we have left. They've got to punt the ball now. We still have 2 timeouts. Maybe we can do something here.
Yeah, the last 2 plays being incomplete passes, that have definitely helped us. We didn't have to use any timeouts. We'll see what kind of return we can get here. He boomed that last punt, or that one punt to Jackson back here, so we'll see if he booms this one like he did or if it's going to be a returnable punt.
This punt being brought to you by Little Caesars here on this 4th and long situation, 1:24 to go. Snaps a good one. Gets the kick away, and it's going to hit and roll. Jackson's going to pick it up at about the 18. Makes one man miss, now makes another one, then pays for it at the 30. And,
should be
a little bit of a late hit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And then another late hit on the opposite side of the field. And again, it's like we're playing in scuba. Just can't get any of these calls to go our way. Jim has grabbed the Hulk, and he's flipped him to red.
He's flipping to red,
Hulk
Coach.
is here in the house tonight.
Coach is red.
1:13 to go here.
It's in the window. I see it, guys. I see it. Hey, injury report 14. Defensive lineman Norwood is back in the game for East Mississippi with a knee brace on, but he is back playing.
Good to see Norwood back in the game as he was able to walk off on his own power earlier. So 1:13 to go here. Can the Indians cash in on the stop?
Well, you got 2 timeouts. You got 1 minute 13 seconds. Obviously, going to try to go downfield with it here. So let's see what happens.
Snaps good back to Bailey. Pocket collapse. Now he wants to run, trying to get to the outside, and he's going to wisely dive out of bounds as he gets a gain of about 5 on the play. Guys, we've seen Bailey grow up quickly in front of us this season.
And that was a tackle inbounds that going out. So
okay, so they're going to say, so one official waved it to stop.
Oh, now they must. I thought he.
Yeah. And now the other official coming over. Well, if you've watched the Last Chance U series,
okay, so they did.
Buddy Stevens is not going to like the fact they're adding more time to the clock.
All right, so you were. I was kind of with you, Adam, thinking that it was he was going to get out on that one, but I thought when the clock kept running, they were just saying it was a tackle inbound. So,
waiting to see what they
put 9 seconds back, or get back to 59.
Yep. Correct. So 59 seconds on the clock here. ICC with 2 timeouts. I mean, you can still get it downfield, and you've got a good kicker in Burciaga if you can get him in range. Instead, what a play. And it goes forward for the first down.
Yeah, you said it last play. Dale J. Bailey, I mean, he's just growing up and doing a great job, and he really is. That moves the chains. The clock stops while the chains move. We got a first down here at the 47.
And a whistle blows, so I don't know if they were.
There's no flag on the field.
What do you call?
And the official moved out of the way so he could snap the ball.
That happened earlier in the season.
Is that a penalty against us for snapping?
Well, so now you got to add time to the clock here.
Well, there's no flag.
There should be 52 seconds.
Yeah, the far official on the line blew the whistle, and he stopped the play.
So it should be 52 seconds on the play clock. They're not going to add the time back.
Just like when Gore played basketball back in the day, it's just a do-over.
So a do-over here as the Indians lose that time as well. Clock is rolling. The Indians have got to hurry here. And they're going to come the short route here to the near side to Foster. Foster trying to make a man miss, goes forward.
Call
And you got to call. Well, the helmet came off of an East Mississippi player, so that will stop the clock as well. But ICC is going to take the timeout.
Yeah, got 33 and a half seconds left
You got
here.
one more timeout also.
You still got one more timeout. Indians now have moved the ball over to the 46 of East.
Need another about 20 yards for a field goal attempt.
Yeah, Coach Macon said he's not going to be shy of attempting for a 50-yard field goal with Burciaga. Now, obviously, you don't want to have to try that 50-yard field goal. You'd love to get him a lot closer to that if possible. But, yeah.
That was still got, 20 yards to go or so if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
So 33 and a half seconds to go here until halftime. 17-3 is the score. ICC trailing number 12, East Mississippi. We invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report, the ICC All-American Band performance. I do believe I saw John Bowen backing up to the walking track, so he'll have the bottle rockets ready for halftime there.
I hope
Dr.
he got
Boggs.
the lighter. I hope he picked the lighter up.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
So-
I hope he did. Sometimes, back in my day, we used to light you get a sparkler and you just light all of them with a sparkler. You'd light one sparkler and you just run down through there and light those bottle rockets. So I don't know what John chose to do tonight, whether he just got the old school lighter and he's just going to run down there and light them. And he'll have a burnt thumb by the end of the night if he does that.
So it's going to be a 2nd down and 4 situation. 33 and a half seconds to go here until halftime. ICC down 17-3. Would love to put some points on the board here going into halftime to grab some of that momentum at the break. Well, the referee is going to put the ball in play here, and now the whistle blows. Bailey looking to the sideline to get to play. Being patient now, coming up, giving everyone the play at the line of scrimmage. Awaiting the snap. Will get it. Drops back. Pressure coming, and that's going to be batted down.
Yeah, that's
Boy,
a
I
good
tell
job.
you what, 93 from East Mississippi. He came in like a scalded dog that time.
Yeah, and they're coming in off the edges. I don't know if Coach Kirk's been able to see better what we can see up here, but they're coming in. Those defensive off the edges, those backers or ends, as you want to call them, however you want to call them, hybrids there. They're coming in. Those are big guys coming in. They're putting a lot of pressure on us.
There you guys, Foster had slipped out too. If that pass gets to him, he's going to pick up 15, 20 yards down the field. But we were letting him come through on that one, but we just didn't get the pass off in time or get it over him, I guess you'd say.
So 3rd down and 3 now for the Indians. 30 seconds to go until halftime. Bailey out of the shotgun. Dropping back, more pressure, and he's going to have to hurry. Somehow just zips this one forward, and in and out of the fingertips of number 5 for the Indians. That's Cole. The fact that he got that pass off is impressive.
Still, what a play, and almost catchable right there to Coles. It is going to be 4th. 24 seconds left. Now, East has 2 timeouts left. I would be punting right here. I'm not going to say what Coach Macon's going to be doing, but
looks like the offense is staying there for right now.
It's only 3 yards for first down. Got to get the first down, then you can use your last timeout if you have to, okay?
Well, if we can get some protection, or if they can force them to kind of go outside on the blitz, Bailey can run for
Play
that.
clock running down, 2-1.
And they do get it off just in time. Quick pass out is caught by Jackson.
Oh, no, he backed up. Did he get it?
And it's going to depend on if it's a left foot, right foot mark here.
Pass complete to number 7, Marcellus Jackson. Forced out of bounds on the near sideline.
Judge on this side is saying the ball's down, short.
So the officials are going to talk this one over here, and they're going to come back and mark it. They're probably going to measure this one, and they are going to ask for a measurement here.
I wish they'd have done that earlier.
Somebody get up and slide that ball forward a little bit.
I'm afraid it's short, guys, to be honest.
I'm with you on that one, Mr. Jim, as we'll talk about some of our other sponsors. Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Homes with locations right here in Fulton and Sulligent, Alabama, Bank Okolona, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, and your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance agent, Brandon Poland. And don't forget, also a special thanks to donations to the ICC Sports Information Indian Club from viewers and listeners like you. You can check that out at iccms.edu/Indian Club. That's iccms.edu/Indian Club. And I've talked long enough for them to bring the chains out.
They're
and
not
looks
even
like
bringing them out.
measure.
They just said it's turnover on downs.
If I'm
East Mississippi's ball.
If I'm Coach Macon, I go out there, sit on the yard line, and not move until they come measure this. Because where they're marking the football now, that is a first down.
It does look like it.
Short of the first down marker, result of the play.
How do you not measure that? Because if you look where they had to get it across the yard line, and now where they marked the football, it would have been a first down.
I'm with you, Adam.
So East gets another shot at it here. They're going to go the short route out to Griffin. Griffin makes a man miss, picks up a block, and he's going to be hit and wisely falls to the ground as ICC was trying to strip that one loose. East is going to take a quick timeout here with 9.5 seconds left. And a good job both by Griffin and for ICC, Orrell Gray, to kind of just get away from each other as they were both trying to fight for the football there. Timeout taken by East. What a bizarre first half. I still don't understand why you don't measure it there.
Yeah, Mr. Ingram, I think you're going to have to bring the Red Hulk down here because Coach Macon, he's not having it with this head line judge down there on our side. He's experienced with us.
So with just under 10 seconds to play, 17-3, East Mississippi with the lead. Ball at the Indians' 40. And ICC needs to find a way to come through here and get a stop. And we're going to keep it here with only 9.5 seconds. Remind you that we will have the ICC All-American Band special All-American Heroes performance coming your way at halftime. Part of the Little Caesars halftime report. We'll also talk with Dr. Boggs and Mr. Jim about their thoughts on the first half. So now 9.5 seconds to go here. East does still have one timeout left. 9.5 seconds. East Mississippi up 17-3. Waldrop in the shotgun. Drops back. Still plenty of time to throw. Wide open, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Boy, here's the thing. If you're ICC, you don't just sit there and point. So you go up and make the play just in case the official doesn't call him out of bounds.
Called it incomplete.
Oh, they're going to say he was incomplete. Okay.
So that's big, guys.
I thought they said he stepped out of bounds after the catch.
I counted him incomplete, but he did slip in between that zone. You had your zone coverage back there, and he slipped in between the deep safety and the DB right there. So, you know, you just got right now with force. I mean, they're going for the home run here.
They got to. Can you run 10 yards, turn around, less than 4?
No, that'd be tough.
I don't think so.
And that's the reason why ICC's dropping. You got 3 deep here, and then your backer's even deeper. So they got to go for the home run here.
Waldrop goes the pass over the middle, and he does get it down. And
yeah, that's half.
And with 4 seconds, and we'll see what the officials, if they're going to say it's halftime. And that is. Yep. It's the end of the first half. So ICC dodges a big-time bullet there. They'll go down 17-3 here at the break. As, well, we've seen it before on this field. A certain coach having a meltdown as the clock clearly ran out there.
No time remaining on the clock.
And he's going to talk to the referees as they head to the locker room at the break. 17-3 is your score. Throw a flag, and that'll shut him up. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
$35 for 2 pizzas.
Don't overpay. Get Little Caesars Pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
Wow. Grab a slice, everyone.
I cannot, for I am but a hoofed creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bummer. Hands are the best.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranty Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Pullen, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 17-3 is your score. ICC All-American Band getting set to perform here at halftime. Number 12, East Mississippi with the lead over the Indians. We're going to take you to the field here in a moment and let you listen to tonight's halftime performance from that ICC All-American Band. As we talked about, All-American Heroes Night. Always a special night here in Fulton as we get to honor those, not only our military, but also our medical workers, the ones that get out and at 3 o'clock in the morning have to fix those lines so we get our power back up and going. So let's take you to the field now for this presentation of halftime.
Tonight, Itawamba Community College honors both past and present members of the armed forces, as well as our first responders and healthcare heroes, including those from our college family, students, and faculty. We invite you to please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, join us as we salute all of those individuals who are serving or have proudly served our country through the military and law enforcement, as well as the medical professionals who continue to spend long hours providing care in emergency services, our hospitals, and other facilities. We are extremely grateful for you and your service. A hero is defined as a person who is admired or idealized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities, or a person who, in the opinion of others, has special achievements, abilities, or personal qualities and is regarded as a role model or ideal. Tonight, we are honoring ICC's heroes, military and medical professionals and first responders. Heroes live among us. They are brave, courageous, determined, helpful, honest, inspirational, protective, strong, selfless, and self-sacrificing. Our military heroes are true patriots. They are brave and resilient. They embody sacrifice and unwavering commitment to the protection and preservation of our freedom. Heroes today include those who have been on different battlefields. They have walked the halls of hospitals and medical complexes. They have saved lives when the world was gripped by a crippling pandemic. They continue to save us today. They are our neighbors and our friends. They are those who make the world a better place. We salute you, healthcare workers, who have worked long hours and multiple shifts when you didn't know how much energy you had left. We salute you, first responders, who go where and when duty calls, whatever the weather or time of day or night. You continue to save the lives of our neighbors and friends. And for that, we are grateful. Would you please stand as we say thank you? Heroes rush to help others in the face of danger and adversity because they care. And so it is with those who served and continue to serve in the military. Although the missions of the 6 branches of the United States military are different, the common goal is to protect and serve our country, America, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Millions of armed forces personnel have served and continue to serve with honor to protect and defend our rights and privileges. We owe a debt of gratitude, one that will never be paid for all that you have done for us. We salute you. As your Financial services call. Would you please stand? The United States Air Force. The United States Army. The United States Coast Guard. The United States Marine Corps. The United States Navy. The United States Space Force. As our special guest tonight, for your service and salute.
$35 for 2 pizzas.
Don't overpay. Get Little Caesars Pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
Wow. Grab a slice, everyone.
I cannot, for I am but a hoofed creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bummer. Hands are the best.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza. This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranty Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
$35 for 2 pizzas.
Don't overpay. Get Little Caesars Pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
Wow. Grab a slice, everyone.
I cannot, for I am but a hoofed creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bummer. Hands are the best.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza. Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
$35 for 2 pizzas.
Don't overpay. Get Little Caesars Pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
Wow. Grab a slice, everyone.
I cannot, for I am but a hoofed creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bummer. Hands are the best.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're getting set for the ICC All-American Band halftime performance here. 17-3 is your score. East Mississippi with the lead here at halftime. The ICC All-American Band over 200 strong this season. And as always, put on a great show here. This is the Little Caesars halftime report. We do appreciate everyone that's tuning in. We do want to say a special hello to those that might be watching in favor of East Mississippi, but we also thank Skate for tuning in, Buddy Wayne, Will Bunch, and my buddy, Jackie Caldwell, the mayor of Bad Street, USA, checking in all the way from Prattville, Alabama. As that was not the band, but now here is that ICC All-American Band, so let's take you to the field.
In 1969, Mars Bonfire's song Born to Be Wild became Steppenwolf's #1 hit after it was featured in the movie Easy Rider. Now get your motor running and jump into the wild with the 2025 ICC All-American Marching Band. The 2025 Indianettes performing to Nickelback's 2005 hard rock hit, Animals. We would now like to spotlight our percussionist with a 1977 hit by Heart titled Barracuda.
$35 for 2 pizzas.
Don't overpay. Get Little Caesars Pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
Wow. Grab a slice, everyone.
I cannot, for I am but a hoofed creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bummer. Hands are the best.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
$35 for 2 pizzas.
Don't overpay. Get Little Caesars Pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
Wow. Grab a slice, everyone.
I cannot, for I am but a hoofed creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bummer. Hands are the best.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we have our Little Caesars halftime punt pass kick contest. An opportunity for a student to get a year's supply of Little Caesars pizza. That's a good pass. And don't catch it. You got to let it roll.
I thought they did. He's going to be kicking from the 25. Mr. Ingram.
45-yard field goal.
Yeah.
Man, that probably would have rolled for I got to get on CJ, because CJ last time when Landry tried to do it, he got in the way after a nice putt by Landry. But here it is, a chance at a year's supply of pizza. The kick is up, and the kick is no good.
Man, what a good effort there. And I know that's something you really would like to have as a year's supply of free pizza from Little Caesars.
I'm looking for my Little Caesars pizza right now at halftime. I don't know where it is.
Well, I don't either.
The double meat's what I wanted.
That double meat that you did. You want that double meat pizza, and I applaud you for that. Anyway, we're proud to have them as a sponsor, Adam, but I want to say great. I know that the fans were able to view it.
Yes.
The halftime show, fabulous work by the Etowamba, the ICC marching band, All-American band. Ryan Todd and his staff, again, did a phenomenal job tonight. Of course, had fireworks and then put on their show out there.
No doubt. 200 strong. Ryan always does a great job, has a lot of good help. But what a great show tonight by the ICC All-American Marching Band.
And, Mr. Ingram, I think we've got to come out here in the second half, and we've talked about it at halftime. Where, the punt killed us, in my opinion. Now, granted, they would still be up 10-3, but that punt return, that special teams play, and sometimes special teams can do that, that led to a big play for them, and I really think that hurt us. Are we out of this game? Absolutely not. We just need to come out of the gate and score.
We need to break ourselves. Yeah, that hurt us emotionally. You could see us hang our head a little bit, being down 17-0. But we went down and got the field goal. Had a good drive, made it 17-3. Like you said, we're getting the ball here. Starts the second half. Need to get some first downs, see if we can score. Love to get a touchdown here and make it 17-10, get it tight.
Yeah. Take a look at some Max Home scoreboard update real quick. At halftime, Pearl River up 20-17 over Southwest. In the third quarter, it's Colin, number 14 team in the country, up 28-7 over Jones. And at halftime, Holmes 17, Northeast 14. So a big ball game going there, as I think they just started the second half there between Holmes and Northeast.
We got one more, Adam. If you're watching again, you may not have prime video, but second quarter, 2 seconds left, 14-14. Dolphins and Bills right there, tight right there. That's your Thursday night NFL game.
That makes me worried because I did not get my fantasy team set by tonight.
Uh-oh.
And hopefully not those. Probably my luck, there'll be 3 guys sitting on the bench on my starting lineup and 3 Dolphins on the bench right now that should be
Ever let that Thursday night game slip away from you on the NFL, because they consistently do that now, and a lot of it's on where folks cannot watch it unless you have Prime Video. But again, you gotta tune into that, especially if you're a fantasy football person, as East Mississippi is getting the ball set here, getting ready to kick. And I hear Bruce Springsteen, born in the USA down there. Great night to play that after the All-American Heroes.
No doubt about it. I like it.
So getting set for this Guaranteed Bank kickoff to start the second half here. 17-3. East Mississippi leading ICC here at the break. Kickoff is going to be taken. It's going to be Randall. Going to try to get to the outside. Now cuts it back up the middle. It's spun around. It's going to be hit and dropped. So a lot of east to west versus north-south running there. And a nice open field tackle by East Mississippi. ICC will have it. Ball at the 26-yard line. First down and 10 being brought to you by Renaissance Bank.
First down and 10 for the Indians.
Yeah, Randall kind of hoping he could do what he did that other time he fielded that kickoff and get around that edge, and unable to. Ran into a big gentleman there on the outside. Didn't quite get that number, but ran into him and held him up there and put the stop on him. But Etowah still has good field position here at the 25.
It'll be Dale J. Bailey in at quarterback. To his left is Allen. Indians want to come out passing to start with. East Mississippi had jumped the route, so Bailey had nowhere to go with it. And the fact that he was able to stumble forward and pick up about 3 on the play.
Brad, let's be honest, it's a busted play. The wide receivers were not together with the quarterback. He looked for them. They both ran out, weren't looking for the ball. Yep. He did the best he could and got some yardage.
I'm with you, Mr. Ingram. You saw the same thing I did. He looked, and they weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing, and he did what he was supposed to do. He said, I'm tucking this thing and running it.
So Bailey gets back in the shotgun. Tight end in motion here for the Indians. Handoff is going to be to Allen. Yeah. He's got a big hole. He's rumbling, stumbling, bumbling forward. Out across the 50 and a big-time gain there for the Indians.
Big-time gain. That's what you call a big-time run right there. Gets it across the 50 to the East Mississippi 46. Looks like excellent run there by Michael Allen.
No, that's about a 30-yard run.
So a big-time gain there. Picks up another first down. Indians with the quick out to Jackson. Jackson's going to try to pass and go forward and a minimum gain on the play.
Yeah, big block out there by Mac McGee. The tight end over here did his job to hold off as much as he could on that short pass. It was a gain there. It was a minimal gain there, short of probably 3.
That's what they're going to call it, a gain of 3 on the play. So second down and 7 here for the Indians. And it's going to be a give once again right up the middle. And now cuts to the outside. This is going to be Allen to the 20, to the 10. One man to beat and can't get in the end zone. But a big-time run there for Allen.
Yeah, they're seeing something right there, Mr. Ingham. The defenders, they're coming on the outside with that pressure right now. And that middle is opening up. I don't know if those backers are shooting around. And I didn't catch all of that. And those backers are shooting around on the outside for that pressure or not. Etowah's getting a good wedge right there in the middle, and Michael Allen's hitting it.
Great blocking by the offensive line.
Indians quickly back to the line. Touchdown. Allen's in the end zone for a touchdown. Big time answer on the opening drive of the game, or the second half there for the Indians.
Yeah, quickly, too, Mr. Ingram. It's just 12:59.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Hey, they scored in 3 minutes. We scored in 2 minutes.
That's exactly right. They scored in 3 to open up the game, and now we scored in 2. Heck of a play there. A lot of Michael Allen on that drive right there for the Indians.
So awaiting the extra point here. 17-9 is the score. Burciaga will step into the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. We got a good one brewing here in Fulton. East Mississippi 17, ICC 10. We'll take a break and hear from Guaranteed Bank and be back with more right after this.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank. We're more than a bank. We're a community.
I'm going to go back.
And welcome back. I have to say, we'll have to put that. Now, here's the thing. If we don't do good on the drive, I know we're welcoming you back. But if we don't do good on the drive, you got to switch the Hulk back to red.
Yeah.
As Brad switches the Hulk back to green with ICC scoring on that last drive. And Allen, I believe, caps it off with a 3-yard touchdown run. But, man, he did a great job of setting himself up for that run. Guaranteed Bank kickoff coming up here for the Indians.
Well, great job by blocking, too. And you mentioned that, Mr. Ingram. But, it was Allen. A lot of dose of Allen right there. Did a great job of running the ball, but excellent job of blocking there by the Indian offensive line.
Like you said, they found something. Because it looked like they parted the sea there on that long run.
I swear it did.
17-10, East Mississippi with the lead. ICC getting set for this Guaranteed Bank kickoff. Guaranteed Bank member FDIC, a proud sponsor of tonight's action. Pop-up kick, dangerous, and fair catch is taken, and
there comes the flag.
And there comes the flags there as Emmanuel was trying to streak down the field. He never hit the guy with the football. He hit the blocker that went into the guy with the football, but all the same.
Two negatives there. Number one, he didn't kick it as deep as he needed to. They caught the ball at the 40. Now it's a 15-yard penalty. They're going to be on our side of the 50, I'm afraid.
So the officials will continue to talk this one over, and we remind you of one of our sponsors, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance agent, Brandon Poland, a proud sponsor of tonight's action here in Fulton.
I hope I'm wrong.
Well, I hope you are, too.
I'm wrong a lot. I hope to continue to be wrong.
You're right.
I'm right.
It's going to be against us, and it's the same thing Coach Macon's saying is they blocked their own guy into us and stuff. But it's that same two officials are on the opposite side now that we had a little trouble in the first half. They're on the East-Miss side.
Well, that's not good.
So that our 47, I think.
So we'll march the ball up to the ICC 47-yard line. We're to be first down and 10. This first down being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you. You can find out why by visiting renaissancebank.com. Don't forget, you can watch some of their, the SEC shorts. You can watch those on renaissancernation.com. They poke a little fun at my Irish this last week, and rightfully so. As it's going to be first down and 10, the officials
still
continuing to talk this one over here. Waldrop is your quarterback. Griffin's in the backfield with him. And I don't know what they're talking about.
Are they moving it more?
Okay, so they're going to say it wasn't marked off 15 yards, so they're going to move it up now to the 44-yard line. Now, the official's coming back to talk about it again. And the ball has not moved. The chains have moved. We may have to switch it back to red, guys.
Close.
Is there a color for confused? Bumfuzzled, if you will. And now they are going to continue to step this one forward and mark it up to the 44-yard line.
We're officially at red again now.
So Red Hulk is flipped out here in front of us. So it will be a 15-yard penalty. It's basically they just didn't mark off all the yardage is what they're saying. And it's going to be a handoff to Griffin. Indians in the backfield, and he's dancing around looking to make something happen and can't do so.
What coverage. That's excellent coverage right there. And we've had it on him all night. He lost
7 yards.
I wouldn't say a ton of yards now because they're going to be on their
8 yards.
Yeah.
They pushed it back.
Pushed it back on their 48.
Second and 18.
What a play right there. That's 10 yards, isn't it? No.
So it's going to be second down and 18 is the situation. A big stop there. Basically pushed them back to where they tried to spot the football earlier.
Karma.
So it's going to be second down and 18. Inside 12 and a half to go here in the third quarter. ICC trailing 17-10. Dropping back to pass. More than enough time to throw. Quarterback wants to run, and he's going to dive forward. And a solid pickup, but it's going to break up a third down and long possession here. Let's call it third down and about 13.
Yes, sir.
That's fine right there. Good coverage. Did what needed to be done right there. ICC bringing in another defender here, swapping them out there, but good job right there by the Etowamba defense. This is where we've had trouble in the first half with them, especially in that first quarter. We got to hold them on third down.
Third down and 13. East Mississippi moving left to right on your radio dial for those listening on Super Talk 101.9 FM. Plenty of time to throw. Goes downfield. Got a man in the middle of the field and nearly picked off by the Indians. And broken up there by number 4 for ICC. That's going to be Jaden Dilworth. We've called his name a lot tonight, guys.
Great job by Dilworth. He got in the middle, basically got him covering two men and knocked the ball away from both of them.
Yeah, did a great job. I'm with you. Did a great job. That's going to force a punt right there. East Mississippi's bring their punt team back out. Going to try to position us deep here. We're going to see what happens here. They've been able to do that, but we hope Jackson could get a good return here. If we could get a good ball and a good return.
Yeah, let's get a line drive, see what he can do with the ball.
Wyatt Salter on to attempt this Little Caesars punt for East Mississippi. A booming kick. And Jackson's just going to come up and hope it rolls into the end zone, and it will do so looking like a Jim Ingram drive. It just hits and runs for another 30, 40 yards after it makes contact with the ground. And so this will be brought out, and ICC will have it at the 25 on the touchback.
Yeah, just what ICC needed right
the 20.
So that's excellent right there. Good job. Defense coming back off the field quickly. Now, Etowama needs to keep that offensive momentum that we had when we came out in the beginning of the third quarter. They need to keep that. Hope that's still going.
Keep running what you're doing. If they stop it, they stop it. But keep running until they stop that run up the middle.
No doubt.
Good blocking.
No doubt.
So 1st down and 10 being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Tight end in motion here for the Indians. Foster's in the backfield. He'll get the handoff. Follows his blocks and still fights forward. Ooh, man, if he could have bounced that one to the outside, guys, had a big-time hole that he could have got after there.
That's exactly right, Adam. That's what I was pointing at here. I'm the only one who knows what I'm talking about with my hands. But there was a huge gap. If he'd have just bounced it out to his left a little right there, man, he could have had a huge hole and a huge gain, even though he did have a positive gain.
Gain of 4, so to bring up 2nd down and 6. Clock rolling inside 11 minutes ago now here in the third quarter. East Mississippi 17, ICC 10. Bailey's going to keep it, get to the outside now, cuts back up the middle, and it's going to be hit and dropped around the 40.
Good job. Good call right there by Bailey. Again, I cannot commend him enough.
Oh, there's their flag down.
Yeah, sideline warning against East Mississippi.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Get him another one.
I cannot commend Del J. Bailey enough so far. Again, game 4 here, a different Del J. Bailey than what we saw in game 1. And so that young man has really grown this year with Etowamba, and I hope that continues.
It's his team. No doubt about it. His team. He knows what he's doing.
That'll move the chains for another Renaissance Bank 1st down. Bailey will get the snap. Quick pass out to Jackson. Jackson looking like Jeremiah Love of Notre Dame, jumping over a guy and picks up the 1st down. Y'all knew that was coming as soon as he jumped.
Yeah, great job right there by Jackson. Been trying to get the ball in his hands all night. Want to get the ball in his hands if we can. It's going to be a 2nd and 5. So Etowamba still cooking with the offense. We got to continue to keep that cooking right now.
Ball is on the 45-yard line, coming up on 10 minutes of play here in the third quarter. Tight end in motion, moving to the top of your screen for those watching on the red channel. Handoff to the running back, Foster, up the middle, breaks a tackle, now makes one more man miss. But is there a flag down? Dadgummit.
Center judge with a flag way back here in the backfield.
Man, that's been the 2nd time tonight that we've had a big play, but looks like this is going to be negated on a holding call here.
Well, again, they parted the seas there, as you called it, Mr. Ingram, and they had a big hole open up. And it is going to be a holding call, and it's going to push them back 10.
Oh, man, so you go from moving close to the red zone to all the way back to the
32-yard line.
2-yard line now. Coach Macon pleading his case here. And, I mean, if you're Coach Macon, you've got some game film to send back to the conference office after some missed hold calls in the first half, some untimely holding calls here in the contest against the Indians. So now ICC backed up to the 35. We're to be 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, shake it off here. Again,
right.
Keep that offense momentum going. Keep it going. It's still there.
Bailey gets the snap. Wants to set up the bubble screen in East Mississippi.
They defended it well.
They were waiting for that one. A big-time stop there as big number 95 comes in and cleans things up. That's Darryl Gross. They had plenty to say, and then there's a little bit of pushing and shoving going on downfield as well.
Yeah, your lineman, what he did there, he did a good job. He read that play, and what he did is he came out on that screen, knew exactly what was going on. No disguise in that one for Etowamba to get through that one, so it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, loss of 3.
Oh, they jumped.
This should be a free play here.
Run it. Go catch it. Go catch it.
Hold it.
Oh, that's a flag there. Come on. That should have been an interference.
You hear the fans. You hear the fans start chirping. Red Hulk jumped out the window. Offside is going to be called here on the defense. So we get 5 of those yards back after the loss of 3. So we'll repeat 3rd down here.
I had to walk away from the coaches before I could turn my microphone on.
I'm surprised they still can't hear them.
Jeez.
On the far side over there, that pass that was thrown, that guy definitely grabbed him early. I mean, it was well seen. Everybody could see it. I saw it way up here.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 13 here for the Indians.
Now run again.
And now do it again.
See if he grabs them.
And this jump ball, and nope, that's a clean play there.
That's a clean one right there.
But it will take another free 5 yards here, as that pass was intended for Coles. And offside on the defense, so march them up another 5 yards. So this should be a 3rd down and 8 situation now.
I think you're right, Adam. Should be about
after what was a 3rd down and 18. Let's do it again.
I mean, hey, if they're giving us 5 with that, let's continue to do it. We'll take the free 5 every time and a free shot downfield.
So it'll be 3rd down and 8 now here for the Indians. Inside 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. ICC trailing by 7. Couldn't get East Mississippi to jump that time. So we'll check the sideline for the play. Foster in the backfield now moves to the right of Bailey. 2 receivers on the far side, a tight end tucked in tight. Bailey going to have to make something happen here, but the pocket collapse, and a great job there by East Mississippi, basically folding the pocket in and not, I guess, that zone, staying in their zones right there, and nowhere to go for Bailey.
Well, the pocket formed right there, Adam, and it did. And it formed, and he had one to step up in. But what didn't happen was that pocket wasn't held long enough by that line. That line could not keep that pocket held long enough, and so that defense penetrated after Del J got in the pocket. Not time to throw it, had to try to run it, couldn't do it. Now ICC's in a punting situation as they're running a guy on field. That's going to be a flag.
So another penalty here, depending on how this kick ends up. And East Mississippi will most definitely take this one, as it's going to be rolling down to the 20-yard line. And, oh, man. Sometimes the wheels on the bus go round and round, and other times the wheels on the bus fall off. And right now, they're falling off for the Indians here. Just one of those mental mistakes that you cannot afford to make if you're ICC against the number 12 team in the country.
Yeah, we ran a guy on late, and that's what – then we snapped it. We still had time on the play clock. We didn't even have to snap it. I guess there was no communication to know to hold the snap. The guy was running on late. And so, anyway, long story short.
Can you count it as a man in motion? Nope, illegal motion is what they're going to say. And they're going to enforce the 5-yard penalty and force us to re-kick it here.
Don't blame them.
And again, just those, if you're going to upset a team, especially a nationally ranked team, you almost have to play perfect and really can't make those type of mental mistakes there. As the official's going to come back out and discuss this one more time. The line judge coming to the head referee. Don't really know what they could talk about, Andy. What do you think they're talking about down there?
Pizza.
Little Caesars a proud sponsor. So the officials continue to talk here.
I think they're still checking with East Mississippi, see if they're taking the penalty or not. They're undecided, keep looking over at their sideline.
And maybe they're trying to see where they're spotting the ball from.
You got to drop it 5 from where it was. I mean, that's.
Yep. Buddy was over there standing saying, this is where the ball should be marked, and the referee ran right to him and said, yes, sir.
That's marked off now. Now it's down.
So now another Little Caesars punt coming up here for the Indians. East got some pressure on that last punt. Hopefully ICC can get this one off cleanly here. 17-10, East Mississippi with the lead. 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Yes. Nice kick, as that one's going to be fair caught at the 35. And that's where East will have it on 1st and 10. So about a 15-yard difference after that 5-yard penalty, as the ball was originally down at the 20. Now we'll come up to the 35, and even 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, defense got to step up.
Got to step up. But, hey, good drive by our offense. Got us back in the ball game. We're down 17-3 at halftime. It's now 17-10. 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Each team has 3 timeouts. Plenty of time in the ball game. Defense has got to make a play for us so we can get the ball back.
And the defense should be fresh right now. They haven't been on the field much this second half thus far.
Waldrop out of the shotgun. Griffin in the backfield with him. 2 receivers stacked on both sides of the football. Waldrop takes that one and will be hit and dropped.
That's a busted play. There's no way he's running that.
No, there's no way he's running it. I don't know. He tried to. He
tried to give it off to Griffin and saw that the defense was there. So I think he decided to keep it himself and see what he can make happen.
Either way, right now, there's really only been one huge running play tonight for East. thus far, and that was by Griffin right there. So far, though, Etowah has been able to overall contain the rush.
So it's going to be second down and long here. Quick pass out to the flat is in and out of the hands of the intended receivers. That was White. Second time we've seen him tonight try to decide to run before he catches it.
He's dropped a couple, but hey, he has an 85-yard punt return that helped him also.
That's right.
That's the difference in the game right now, is that big-time play by the Ole Miss transfer.
Yes, big third down right here for Etowah, and that defense would be huge right now if we could do another 3 and out right here and get off the field.
Third down and 11. Shotgun for Waldrop. Griffin in the backfield with him. 3 receivers on the far side of the field. Reggie Jackson, number 1, has been his go-to guy in these situations. Dropping back to pass. Pressure coming, and the Indians get there.
Big time right there. Big call, and I think that was Scarver again. We've called his name a lot on defense right there. They brought him off the edge, not blocked, untouched right there, and got to Waldrop back there. Big-time play by Etowah. That's going to drop them for a huge loss. Yep. They're in a punting situation.
26-yard line. They started that drive at the 35. We've macked them up 9 yards. Maybe we can get good field position on this punt.
I like the aggressiveness right there of the defense. I like sending the guy on the edge. I'm all about aggression on defense if that's possible. So good read, good call right there by the Etowah defense.
Good job by our punt returner. Let me tell you what he just did.
Another Little Caesars punt coming up here. And the kick is kicked away. What a booming kick. My goodness. Jackson retreating back to the 20 and not going to be able to do anything with it. Great open field tackle that time. But my, oh, my, oh, my, oh, my, oh, my again. What a kick by Wyatt Salter.
Great kick, but let me say this. Marcellus Jackson was counting our men before they punted. We had 12 men on the field. He got one of them off the field before they punted. Great job by our receiver.
Did a good job right there, yes, and avoided a penalty right there. So, but Etowah still getting the ball here with, looks like on the 24.
So it'll be 1st and 10 being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Find out what's next by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. Member FDIC, a longtime proud sponsor of ICC Athletics. Bailey in the shotgun. Allen is to his left. Tight end in motion now here for the Indians. Bailey now will go to the sideline to get the play. 2 receivers on the far side of the field. Now Allen will shift from his left to his right. Bailey dropping back to pass. Zips the pass downfield, and it's out of bounds, and they're going to say uncatchable, even though there was tons of contact there.
It's uncatchable because they wouldn't. He grabbed his jersey and he couldn't get back to the ball.
I'll tell you what, Bailey, if he would have held on to that one for another half a second, would have been absolutely rocked from behind. Good job by the East Mississippi pressure not to have a late hit there on that play. So that pass incomplete, stops the clock, 6:19 to go here in the third. ICC trailing 17-10. Allen getting the carry. Follows his block and is able to fall forward just across the 25-yard line. And really, truly, that's about as positive yardage as you can get in that situation.
Yeah, he did a good job by cutting it back in. He had an opportunity to try to get outside, but I don't think he was going to get far if he got outside because we didn't have contain on that outside block out there. That outside man out there for them was keeping him and cut it back in. So good job by Michael.
3rd down and 8. ICC dials up, going long. Pass is caught. Big time catch there, as that was Nate Branch reeling that one in. The ball came free, but the ground caused a fumble on the tackle. Gets it across the 50 to the 49, and a big time catch there by Branch.
Good adjustment by Branch. Come back for that ball, made a good catch.
Indians quickly back to the line of scrimmage, out to Jackson. Jackson going to lower his head and bully his way forward.
Yeah, good job right there. And on that previous play, that's the first time in a little bit that Bailey has had some time in the pocket to throw. He didn't have that pressure. He had time to set up and find a guy back there. Great job.
East Mississippi mass substitutions coming in on that line of scrimmage, trying to get some fresh legs out there. Indians, some reason the Indians did not sub, but the referee would not let ICC snap the ball, as Allen is running like a man possessed tonight, folks.
He is. He's running exactly, and he does all year. I've seen him do this, and that's what I mean. He did it last week as well, but he really is. Great job by Michael Allen. That's going to be
3rd and 1.
Yeah.
The fact that he was able to get any type of positive yardage on that one was impressive. So it's going to be a third down and short situation here. And ICC trying to get the play in this situation.
Brad, it's 3rd and 1. Ball's at their 40. It's 4-down territory in mine. Unless we lose 4 or 5 yards here,
right?
I'd run the ball twice to get this first down.
Ain't no doubt.
Well, they're going to load up and go underneath center for the first time tonight. And there's going to be a little push action here. And Bailey slips out of it.
How about that?
Needed 1, got 5.
First time I've seen us run a something resembled the tush push that a lot of folks are against in the NFL.
So they're going to say his forward.
He called it dead.
Said his forward progress was stopped, so it's a gain of 3 instead of the 5. But it still moves the chains for a Renaissance Bank first down.
No doubt.
Tough right there. Quick whistle on that one. Fresh set of downs here for the Indians. Branch gets the pass, makes one man miss and dives forward. Well, if that pass is up a little bit higher, Branch probably has some chance to make something happen there. We have an injured player on the field right now for East Mississippi.
Adam, you're right. It was not a great pass. Adam Branch did a great job, caught the ball, went north-south as quick as he could.
Quick timeout on the field. Back with more right after this.
Hey, guys. Get Little Caesars pizza deal. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
You get a pizza. You get a pizza.
We all get pizza.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Welcome back out of that timeout. 3:32 to go here in the third quarter. 17-10. ICC trailing the number 12 team in the country, East Mississippi, here on All-American Hero Night in Fulton. It's going to be second down, and let's call that 6.
I'm going to say you're right.
So second down and 6 here for the Indians. Bailey in the shotgun, Allen in the backfield with him. Looking to pass, time to throw, loads up, goes deep, got a man, and he caught it!
Did he catch it?
Are you serious? He fell to the ground and caught the football! Oh, my Lord!
Who was that?
That was Nate Branch. Landry Kent, go ahead and call it our What a Play Wednesday, being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Fell to the ground, and the ball perfectly placed into his hands. I've called football for nearly 30 years of my life and have never seen a play like that in person.
Great play right there. Got to finish it off here.
The kick is up. The kick is good. 17-17 is your score. 3:06 to go. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back. That 33-yard touchdown pass. That's going to be one for sure that will be considered for What a Play Wednesday, maybe even our play of the month. As what a play. I don't know how many times I can say what a play in one conversation. That being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. We're getting set for a Guaranteed Bank kickoff here. New ball game, guys. 17-17, 3:06 to go here in the third.
Well, it's a new ball game, but the best thing is, too, the momentum has shifted right now.
No doubt.
There's a lot of energy and a lot of excitement now on the Etowamba sidelines here, as well as with the players. And I think you're going to find – we got to stop it right there. Hold on.
Got a little push and shove.
That's the only problem is when you get when you get some energy and you get some excitement.
The referees have got to take it over control here now, because JUCO football here in the state, it's already a powder keg, and it don't take anything. You don't even take a spark to set the powder keg off. So right now, if you're the officials, you take time. And I want to give credit here, folks. Buddy Stevens, you see him there on your screen. He is absolutely lighting into that young man that came in late on the hit that kind of started all that. Not saying ICC was not guilty of continuing it, but a good job by Coach Buddy Stevens. I know he kind of gets a hard time sometimes, but a great job there by Buddy coming in and making sure that young man understood that was not the time nor the place to do something like that.
Different look. You got a 2-by-2 look here lined up on each side with your receivers.
Out of the shotgun. They are going to go with the quick screen to the outside. ICC ready for it. Great open field tackle, but a nice job there by Thomas to drag guys forward in there. And that's what it's going to take. It's going to take getting those type of penalties thrown to get things back in order. And as a football player, you've got to know the officials are going to be ready to toss that flag in that situation.
Let's see who it was on.
Coaches are beyond themselves over here. It's got to be against us.
I'm always one of those that if you're going to throw that flag to get things under control, you throw it and call it offsetting just to get everybody's attention, but that's not going to be the case. So a tough break there after a gain of 4, 15 yards to be tacked on to it, so a gain of 19 with the penalty, and that'll move the chains for a first down. More importantly, that's the first unsportsmanlike penalty of the night on Cole Caldwell.
Well, unfortunate timing right there. It's never a good time, but that's definitely not a good time right there.
Penalties continue to haunt the Indians this evening. Untimely penalties, that is. Waldrop in the shotgun. Man in motion now. Plenty of time to throw now. Goes to the check down route. That's Griffin, and Griffin's going to be pushed out of bounds by Gray after a pickup of about 4 on the play.
Good job by Gray. It looked like he's going to get more yardage here. Oral got over there, forced him out of bounds, only gained 4 yards.
Yeah, good job over there on the edge over there, Orel, to get him stopped over there again. Second down.
So second down and 6 is the situation here for the Lions. Go for that hard snap count. The Indians don't bite on it. Waldrop lifts to the sideline. He's got Griffin to his left. 2 receivers on both sides of the football here for the Lions. And it's going to be the quick out pass again. That's worked well tonight, and it's going to be good for another first down and then some. Ball's on the ground. Do the Indians have it?
Get it? Fumble.
Who has it? Who has it? Who has it? No signal. ICC football.
And that's what we need. We talked about it at the beginning of the game. You got to get those big turnovers, those on defense. And so, Edawamba, you got to.
There's another flag down.
That's because he's on the field without a helmet. We got a player on the field with no helmet on.
And that's Adrian Patton that recovered the fumble for the Indians. And now there's a second flag coming down afterwards. And I think that's going to be on ICC too, because it looked like Bailey might have had a little bit too much to say as he walked off the field.
This is after the play. We have the ball, but we're looking at 30 yards here of penalties.
Come on now. That's not ICC football.
Got to be smarter than that.
I think Coach Macon's fixing to address this right now with everybody. He's pulling everybody in, and you can see how animated he is. I don't know if Ralph's got him on camera up there. He does got him. But he is extremely animated.
Excuse me, I said that earlier on Bailey. It was actually Nick Sherman.
They called it on East.
So they're going to call that on East.
Wow.
Well,
but still, Coach Macon did good right there, Adam, by getting them in and trying to get them under control. This thing was getting out of hand pretty quick, and it could easily spark something, so he needed to get his players under control.
So did they pick up the second flag that was thrown?
Apparently so. They called that on East.
That's a big break because they threw. Yeah, they threw.
Center judge picked it up. He threw it awful late, too, towards our sideline.
So he threw it towards Nick Sherman as he was running off the field. I said it was Bailey, but Bailey also wears number 2, but it was Nick Sherman as he was coming off the field. Thanks to Sam, owner of Sam's Town Market, for letting me know that.
I'm glad I was wrong again, Brad.
Well,
I've been wrong a lot tonight, but I'm glad I've been wrong a lot tonight.
Ball is at midfield. 2:03 to go here in the third quarter. 17-17 is the score. And another whistle.
It's going to be a false start on Edawamba.
So getting paid by the whistle now, apparently, as they're getting blown. But, hey, we did say this. We said the officials needed to get back in this game and get it taken control since it kind of got a little chippy there. And that's what you're going to get. You're going to start getting them locked in a little bit more. And unfortunately for ICC, that's going to back them up here on first down.
Yeah, you're right, Adam. I mean, when the game gets chippy like that and you start having a lot of jawing and a lot of emotion that starts playing in it, their attention span is going to go on heightened awareness out there, and so they're going to pick up a lot of things.
Coach, what do you see? Never mind. First down and 10. First down and 15. It's going to be a handoff to Foster in the backfield. Follows his blocker, slips one. Going to be a foot race. Has the first down and then some. Big time run by Foster.
Big time run on the outside. Hit that edge right there. ICC did a good job on the East Mississippi side of sealing that edge on that outside. Big time first down right there with 1:40 ticking.
We scored the last 14 points to tie this thing up. Our offensive line is taking control in the third quarter.
Ball is out to the 30. Bad snap. Bailey somehow gets it, spins forward, and he's going to still fight. Boy, that was a punch.
Well, they didn't blow the whistle.
Let me say they didn't blow the whistle, and then 98 loaded up. He was trying to punch the football. Got to be careful on that because that looked like a pretty vicious, nasty punch.
We made a positive out of a negative.
Somehow got something going forward on that one. And
98 did the same thing in the first half down here on this end. Dr. Boggs, you mentioned about our defense being fresh. East Miss has had the ball 3 times this half, and they've had it for a minute 33 seconds, a minute 36 seconds, and a minute and 3 seconds.
Good point.
The tide is flipped, and that's a good point, Coach Kirk, because the tide flipped right there, and that's we were sitting in that position in the first half.
Inside a minute to go here. 17-17 is the score. Bailey gets the shotgun, snap.
Go.
And he's going to the pocket collapse around him, and he's going to fight forward and still trying to go forward. He does get some positive yardage there, and good job by both teams as they just put both their hands in the air, walked away from each other. And, guys, if I'm ICC, I'll let the clock roll out here and go to the fourth.
That's what we've decided. Yes, going to the fourth.
Go to the fourth. You control the third.
So I apologize for all the speakers I've burst for those listening on Super Talk 101.9 FM. We're heading to the fourth quarter. 17-17 ICC, East Mississippi. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. We got a good one brewing here. Back with more right after this.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC Athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Starting the fourth quarter of play, 17-17 is your score. You hear the ICC All-American Band getting fired up, the East Mississippi Band getting fired up across the way. This is what makes Thursday night special in Fulton. 17-17 is your score. ICC against the number 12 team in the country. Bailey gets the snap, plenty of time to throw. Pump fakes, and they're going to fight forward, and then somehow able to get it across the 30, and hey, we'll take it. He didn't force anything, and it's going to be a 4th and long situation.
It won't be a turnover, but he had an open guy.
Yeah, and plus it pushed the field goal back a little bit more. If he does, it's about a 47, 48-yard attempt if they do that.
I think they are.
He said he's not afraid to give him a shot from 50.
48, I believe, Adam.
So we'll see where they mark it here. And it is going to be at the 38, so it will be a 48-yard attempt.
Number 83, Rowan Lovern holding.
Lovren with the hold. This is going to be Eli Burciaga, the defending MACCC Special Teams Player of the Year. Snaps a good one. The kick is up. The kick is...
It's good.
It's good! 48 yards. Eli Burciaga nails the field goal.
Well, you said it, Adam. He's not scared to give it to him. And I think you said it too, Mr. Ingham, at the 50 to get him or for a 50-yard shot. That was 48. That's a big-time kick right there by Eli Burciaga. First lead of the night for Etowamba.
Big-time kick there. We're going to keep it here 20-17. ICC with the lead. And again, I apologize if I've woke up anybody within a 300-mile radius right now, as that was a big-time kick from Eli Burciaga, a 48-yard field goal to put ICC up 20-17, but still a lot of time left in this one, guys.
A lot of time left, and ICC, Brad, has scored the last 17 points to take the lead.
Well, and I'll say this, don't apologize, Adam, because if they're asleep, they need to wake up and watch this game.
So we're getting set for a Guaranteed Bank kickoff here. Burciaga, you got to settle those nerves right now if you're Burciaga. You know that adrenaline's pumping after knocking down that 48-yard field goal to give your team the lead here over the number 12 team in the country.
No doubt. And yeah, you're right. Don't have an erratic kick here. Make sure you get the good call here. If they're calling a pooch and all that, make sure you get the same thing, and he did.
And he does. He pops this one up towards the sideline. Fair catch called for. And so ICC's defense now playing with the lead, 20-17. ICC, 14:06 to go in this one.
Yeah, good time again. ICC with the first lead. It's still early in the fourth quarter, Mr. Ingram. Defense has still got to play here. There's a 3-point lead.
No doubt about it.
So East Mississippi taking their time coming out of the huddle here. Breaking the huddle with the ball at the 25-yard line. First down and 10 being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Waldrop is your quarterback. Griffin in the backfield with him. Two receivers here on the near side. Now they're wanting to respot the football here on the near side of the field.
Yeah, coming over here to this other hash. And, again, emotions got to stay under control. It's an exciting game, but don't let yourself get out of control out there on the field, especially if you're Etowamba.
Man in motion now. That puts one-on-one coverage on the far side of the field to White. That's exactly where they look, trying to set up the screen. And it's caught in a great tackle from behind that time by the Indians. That's Perry coming up and making the big play. If he don't make that play, White's still running right now.
No doubt about that. What a great play by Perry.
Yeah, you said it. Good play, second down. But that was a good, well-run play, an executed play there by East Mississippi.
So it's going to be second down, and let's call it a long 4 now here for the Lions. They trail it 20-17. The scoreboard is showing as nearly intercepted.
Wow. Great. Jumped the pattern and almost intercepted.
Read it and jumped it like you said, Mr. Ingram. And I mean, that was close to a pick six. Second time tonight that's happened.
So now it's going to be a third down and 4. 13:34 to go here. Indians a little confusion on defense, trying to bark out where everybody's going here. And East Mississippi going to adjust to ICC's adjustments here. They've been money tonight on these third down situations. Dropping back to pass. Quick pass and incomplete. Pass was intended for Reggie Jackson. Little miscommunication there. Looking like they might have been trying to go for that hitch route. Jackson continued downfield. And so now it's going to bring up a 4th down and 4 situation here for the Lions.
Yeah, it should be a punting situation for them. Exactly what you said, Adam. There's miscommunication between the quarterback and the receiver right there. I'm like you. I think he was expecting him to check up for a hitch run right there. And Jackson just kept going down the field. So, again, he was well covered. So, good job, Etowamba on defense right there. That was that huge play going back to that first down play right there in the slot where
Perry made that great play, yes.
Little Caesars punt's going to hit, and it's going to be picked up at the 29-yard line by Jackson. Jackson slips through a tackle, slips through another, looking for a block across the 50, down to about the 47, and a big-time return there by Jackson.
Jackson is a playmaker. We've been saying it all year. He is a playmaker. They did not want it in his hands, but they got it in his hands right there. He's able to get the ball across the 50, Mr. Ingham, to the East Mississippi 47. And so ICC with excellent field position with 13-16 left here to go. No point in hurrying.
No point to hurry because each team has 3 timeouts and a 2-minute stoppage. Let's take advantage of this great field position. Let's get some more points on the board.
And take your time and run some time off the clock if possible.
First down and 10 being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Bailey out of the shotgun. Fakes. Got a man open downfield. Jump ball is caught. 10, 5, touchdown, Indians!
Branch again. There's no point in me saying take your time because when he's wide open on one-on-one coverage out there and you've seen it, why not hit it, Mr. Ingram?
Great play.
Big time play there. 47-yard touchdown strike. And ICC a minute later now up in this one, waiting the extra point. They lead it now 17-26. Extra point pending. Burciaga trots onto the field here.
Need him here.
This will put the Indians up by 10 with the made field goal. The kick is up. The kick is good. Burciaga drills it. 27-17, 13:06 to play. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. ICC up in this one, 27-17, 13:06 to go here in the fourth quarter. Burciaga coming onto the field for this Guaranteed Bank kickoff. And my, oh my, it was a 48-yard field goal by Burciaga. That put the Indians up 20-17. Then a 47-yard touchdown pass to Branch. And ICC's up in this one, 27-17. What a game this has been so far, guys.
Yes, and there's still, as you've mentioned, there's still plenty of time left here. So Itawamba needs to continue with this enthusiasm and this excitement and the momentum that they have, but they don't need to lose it.
So Burciaga getting set to tee off on this Guaranteed Bank kickoff here. Steps into it, pops it up. Another fair catch taken at about the 35-yard line is where East Mississippi will have it. A first down and 10 being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. So, like everybody else, we need to gather ourselves up here, too, as well. Tell you about some of our sponsors. Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC Baptist Student Union, my favorite place and your favorite place, too. That's Samstown Market in Manatachee, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, and your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, all proud to sponsor this action tonight here on the ICC Sports Network. It's going to be a little tip pass forward out to number 10. Following some blocks, still going forward, breaks off another one. Still fighting forward and across the 50, and a beautiful play there by East Mississippi.
Yeah, now you got to do the little things, Mr. Ingram. When you get them in your hands, you got to make that tackle. You got to bring them down. We cannot let the excitement get beyond us to where we slip up and don't do the little things.
That was Christian Thomas on the reception. That little tip pass forward, good for another first down. And Paul Fate and bit on it. That's one. Oh my goodness. We caught the biggest break of the night.
Hit him in the face mask.
One thing that Coach Macon said we can't do is bite on those double moves. Well, we bit hard on that one, like me biting on a steak from Samstown Market. But instead, unfortunately, that ball for East Mississippi, unfortunately for East Mississippi, fortunately for ICC fans, hit number 17 in the face mask. That was 6 points written all over it, guys.
Oh, it definitely was.
So a big-time break there for the Indians. Now dropping back to pass once again. Pressure coming. Steps up, and he's going to be hit as he throws. And they did get across the line of scrimmage, and they're going to say he's reaching for his hip. But they're going to say that somebody was in the area, so not a intentional grounding there. McAllister with the pressure. So the ball will be at the 48-yard line where it's going to be third down and 10. Third down and 10 here for the Lions. 12:22 to go here in the fourth quarter. ICC 27, East Mississippi 17. They are the number 12 team in the country. Can the Indians find a way to dig deep and finish off the upset this evening in Fulton? Another quick pass out to the flat is caught, and that's going to be good for the first down.
Yeah, good play. We got pressure on him back there. The quarterback went down. Legal hit back there.
No, they're going to mark him short.
But where he caught it is short.
Wow.
So it's going to be fourth and short right
what
there,
a horrible spot for East Mississippi. He was a yard beyond the marker. And they're going to call it a yard short.
Well, they'll go for it.
You got to go for it here, but if they don't get this could be a huge break here for the Indians.
They don't have a quarterback out there, do they?
They're going to go direct snap.
They got Griffin.
Direct snap. Okay.
So can they find a way here? ICC going to take a timeout. Wise decision here. 4th and 1, East Mississippi. We'll take a break and be back with more. ICC 27, East Mississippi 17. Back with more right after this.
Welcome to the pasta party.
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions. Now let's go. Sharing old stories. Homemade pasta. Enjoy. Cheers to us. We did it. And a nice cold Coke.
You ready? 1, 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
The chop echoing throughout Eaton Field here. 27-17, ICC with the lead. East Mississippi got an absolute horrible spot as they marked it back 3 yards from where I thought the catch was made. And here's the thing now, can you review the spot? And that may be what East Mississippi's trying to do here.
If I'm the coach, I would review it.
And if that's the case, then they've got 2 minutes to go to the review tent.
But you got to rely on those cameras.
They got to rely on the cameras, and that's...
I'm with you, Mr. Ingham.
You got to burn it in this situation.
Provided that, again, knowing in JUCO sports right now, the cameras aren't fully like going to NCAA to those D1 games where you have those good cameras.
Yeah.
Now, they are challenging it, and he's calling it, and we may have it. We may have it on camera. That's just something that you have to see whether it is on camera and if they can see if there's enough video evidence to overturn it. There may not be.
Let me make a couple comments here real quickly. If you joined us earlier in the game, in the second quarter, it was 17-0 East Mississippi, if you remember. We kicked the field goal, made it 17-3 at half. We have scored the last 24 points, and we have a 27-17 lead. So proud of what they're doing. We got to finish. 11:39 left in the ball game.
Yeah, no matter what the call is here, even if it is overturned,
we're going to try to look at it here.
We've done 24 unanswered points.
Correct.
And so we're going to look at it. I know you guys have got your back turned. I'm trying my best to pull up our replay live here. So we'll see what they do as they're going to.
Y'all want me to go stick a microphone in the tent?
Yeah. Go, let's do like the ACC.
And that was pretty neat. If y'all didn't see that.
All right. So those that are watching on Let'sGoICCTV.com, the red channel, here is the play in question here. And yeah, that's if they have a good angle on that, that's going to be overturned. That's easily the pass is beyond the original line of scrimmage, if you will, or not the line of scrimmage, but the line need to be made for that first down. And then we're going to cut it back one more time here. And we'll see what they come out and say in this situation again.
No, those at home, remember, those officials are not looking at Adam's camera.
They're not looking at my camera right now. And I don't see how a camera cannot see that.
And it may. Again, it may, and I'm not saying that it won't.
I would love for it not to. Don't get me wrong.
Sure, but we'll see what happens. Either way, ICC still in fine shape right now. I mean, there's no reason that this is not fixing to produce a score or anything like that. It's just they're either 1 yard short on fourth down here, and it's 4th and 1, or it's going to be a first down. They're going to give them another yard, and it's going to be first down.
Somebody keep an eye on. I'm watching it out
here.
Say keep an eye on the officials as I'm trying to queue up this replay each time. And
maybe they got a camera like we had down at Pearl River when the ball switched hands on the 1 yard line into the end zone.
That's true, very true. That magic spot. So again, you're going to look at the replay in question here right now as the officials in the tent. Now you have 2 minutes to determine the play.
I believe it's been 2 minutes.
It's been pretty close.
Pretty close, like 5 minutes.
Yeah. So we've taken a look at it. In my opinion,
put the Red Hulk in the window.
He's here.
In my opinion, they've got the first down by our view. It all depends on where that camera is. Of course, that's unfortunate that we don't have a feed to that camera to be able to see what they're seeing right now. And it could be at a funny angle. It could be at an angle that takes it away from it. It does, in my opinion, look like it should be a first down in this situation. And so they're going to talk this one over.
coming out to
And,
10.
ooh, he got a long way to go. He might need a golf cart to get back over.
He's going to make it from the end zone. Here we go.
The receiver from East Mississippi caught the ball at the 37-yard line for a first down.
They did overturn it.
East Mississippi
Okay.
retains their challenge and has 3 timeouts remaining.
And I'm going to agree with
It's
it.
the correct call, guys.
Yep,
Got to
it
be
is.
honest.
It is. So you can't really argue the call there. As we said it from the get-go, looked like that was going to be the case. Great use of that replay, and really the first time this season we've seen the replay actually work in somebody's favor. Or,
It is for us. I know
Well, yeah, it
that.
didn't work in our favor, but yeah, so it will be a first down. The ball is going to be at the 37, where it's going to be first down and 10 as we reset here. 27-17, ICC with the lead. 11:39 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. East is staying in that Wildcat formation. Griffin sends a man in motion, bobbles it, but gets it back, and he's going to be hit and stopped after a gain of about a half a yard. Let's give him a gain of 1 on the play.
Yeah, Wildcat formation, as you mentioned, and Griffin took it up between the tackles right there. Nothing doing right there. Etowama good on defense, did a good job on that defensive line on that front right there to get some push, and so minimal gain there, so it's going to be a 2nd and 9.
So 2nd down and 9, clock rolling here. Coming up on 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, 27-17, ICC over number 12, East Mississippi. Waldrop out of the shotgun. Pressure coming, and the pass is batted down, nearly picked off that time, as that was number 15, Seth Kidd, coming up and making the play.
Yeah, excellent job right there by Etowama. Still getting around, and I think it was Scarver back there, if I'm not mistaken, that was getting around the edge for Etowama. He's been a beast all night back there on defense.
He's played very well.
So it's going to be a 3rd down and long situation. 3rd down and 9. Possession down here for the Lions. Inside 11 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter.
Etowama's loading the line right here. We'll see if they back off any of that here on 3rd and 9, or if they bring that full pressure. They back off a few.
Pressure coming, steps over, and it's going to be hit immediately. And we're going to see where they spot the football, and looks like this one's going to be short.
I think it's short, about a half yard.
So it's going to be about a yard shy. You feel like East is going to go for it in this situation.
At the 28-yard line, 4th down and 1.
And so it will be 4th and 1. They are going to bring the big boy package in, number 76, coming in for East Mississippi. That's the extra lineman, Jeremiah Ash, 6'2", 320.
And back to the Wildcat.
So you imagine they're going to try to load up and go behind Ash and company here as Griffin in that Wildcat formation. And movement on the Lions. Looked like number 54, Lindsey, kind of started leaning back that time and could not keep that big body from falling backwards. And a big-time break there for the Indians.
That's going to bring Waldrop back on the field right there. They're going to go for it on 4th down, but Waldrop's coming back out at quarterback, so that took the Wildcat formation out. It's just going to make it a 4th and 6 now. A little more difficult chore.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And this would be what they did. It's too far now. It's to be a 50-yard field goal attempt, so they're going for it. Not going to try the field goal. That's too long.
So 4th down and 6 is the situation. 10-13 to go here in the fourth quarter. ICC 27, East Mississippi 17. Out of the shotgun as Waldrop comes back onto the field. Griffin now will sprint out to his right side. 3 receivers on that right side.
Bringing
pressure coming, hit as he lets it go, and it's incomplete. And the Indians defense comes up with the stop.
Man, they brought some pressure back there, hit Waldrop. Waldrop's actually still down on the field right now. He's hurt. He's taking big shots tonight. His helmet's coming off. He's hurt down there, but big shot right there thrown at Waldrop. Pressure on him. Good defensive call by Etowama.
Injury timeout on the field. Let's take the injury timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Welcome to the pasta party!
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions.
Now let's go and keep going.
Sharing old stories. Homemade pasta.
Enjoy. Cheers to us. We did it.
And a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 9:58 to go here in the contest. Hey, we're going to do some business here for everybody that's listening right now. as Ralph, there we go. Indians are going to hand it off, and it's going to be hit and stopped. So, hey, Coach Kirk, I know you can hear me right now. So the Daily Journal writer is going to be ready to go get, as we have an injury timeout, he's going to come down to the field to get a post-game interview at the end of the game. If you would, help find him and help him get where he needs to go once he gets on the field there as well. So another timeout on the field as we're doing a little behind-the-scenes work up here, if you will. 9:42 to go in the contest, 27-17, ICC with the lead with the second down and 11 after a loss of 1 on that previous play. Brandon, did you get it? Okay. I was talking to Brandon, not you, Brad.
No, I'm just saying there's a player down.
Hey, I spun it to y'all to talk.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, let's talk. This is
my
great.
apologies.
No, you're
normally
good.
we
You're
take
good.
the injury time
That's
out.
number 9. It's hobbling off. Been playing defensive end. It's been tough on us all night.
Thank you for filling that in, Coach Kirk.
Coach Kirk, let us know about the quarterback. You think he's going to come back in once they get the ball? When they get the ball?
He's on this side of the
Sprinting
field.
across the field on the 50. Y'all don't look real quick. Here I go.
All right, Raphael. There we go.
I think our
We're
broadcast
reset. Yeah,
has
we're
gone
resetting
way
here.
off here.
Yeah, we're
second down and 11 is the situation. 9:42 is we're
That's
all
typical,
getting,
Dr. Boggs.
Yeah, we're all getting reset here. Bailey in the shotgun. Going to be a handoff to Foster in the backfield. Yes. Slips through. Now he's going to make another one break. Oh, ball's loose on the field, and East Mississippi recovers.
Unfortunate.
Oh, tough break there. Foster, a great carry. But unfortunately, the ball come loose, and the Lions recover it.
Yeah, unfortunate right there. Heck of a run.
Flag back here.
So flag is down on the opposite side of the field. See what they're going to do.
Recovered by the defense. Prior to that fumble,
yeah, that'd be declined.
Their ball.
So the run would have come back anyway.
Yeah, the run would have came back, but holding on the Indians is the call. That obviously declined, and East Mississippi now gets it back. Guys, there's still a lot of time left in this ball game. 9:28 to play here. ICC up 27-17 over the number 12 team in the country in East Mississippi. That defense has got to come up and find a way to dig deep here, as now it's kind of shifting where our defense has been on the field a bit longer than they have been most of the second half.
Yeah, new quarterback in, guys.
Oh, sure is.
Number 12.
So this is going to be Eric McGee coming in as a quarterback. He's a freshman out of Little Rock, Arkansas, Parkview Magnet High School. And it's going to be a keeper by the quarterback, and he's hit and greeted as he is dropped, and a stop on the play.
No gain.
No gain on the play. Stopped that time by number 11 for ICC. Scarver along with 45. Carr have to come off the field since his helmet came off.
Yeah, great job again by Scarver coming in there and making a tackle.
Scarver's been there all night.
McGee's 5 for 10 on the season for 38 yards, guys.
So not a lot of options there for McGee, as now he's going to drop back and pass. Plenty of time to throw. My goodness, he's got all day. And then just throws that one off the back of his running back.
We got to put some pressure on him, especially being a young quarterback back there. I think that's going to be huge, and I think that's what Coach Macon's saying. Now, it is 3rd and 10, 3rd and long, but we can't get away from putting that pressure on him back there. Now, he's going to the sidelines to get a play. I think their quarterback is McGee.
It's McGee, yeah.
Is it McGee?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
McGee. No, you're good. It's just spelled McGee.
Okay.
But said McGee.
But going to get the play, got it. But we've got to get pressure on him because being a young quarterback, I think that'll rattle him even more, Mr. Ingram.
3rd down and 10 here for East Mississippi. McGee at quarterback. Pressure coming up the middle. He's going to be hit and dropped, and the Indians come up with the sack.
Orel Gray.
No doubt about it. Great.
The reigning National Defensive Player of the Week coming in with another big-time play there. Orel Gray with the stop and a big-time play, a big-time loss. And the defense comes up big for the Indians. 8:20 and counting here. ICC 27-17. lead here over East Mississippi.
Yeah, it's going to be a punting situation again for East. I mean, they can't afford to go for it here on fourth. They've got to punt it. They still have 3 timeouts left, so they're going to rely on that, is punting it, holding us, and trying to get the ball back quickly. And so no pressure on the punt. We did not bring any type of pressure. Jackson's going to field it, makes a couple
one-man
moves.
miss and gets up the field, and a nice gain there. Boy, he's gutsy.
He's gutsy, and he's good.
That Little Caesars for punt return there by Jackson. And so ICC will have it with a Renaissance Bank first down. 7:48 to go in this one. Indians trying to hold tight to see if they can come up with the upset tonight of the number 12 team in the country in East Mississippi. Last week, East Mississippi defeated Northwest, who was the number 3 team in the country. The Indians trying to see if they can just cause all type of havoc in the north with a win this evening. Bailey out of the shotgun. Tight end in motion for the Indians. And it's going to be a give. This is to Allen. He's going to break it to the outside. He lowers his head, spins, and gets across the 50. And a big-time run there by Allen.
Yeah, close to the 50, crossed it, and a big-time run, as you said. And you see how he was protecting the football when he was running.
And he runs north-south hard. Runs very hard.
And nothing against Foster. That was a heck of a run he had in the last offensive series, but that was a great run right there by Allen. And just getting through, busting through the line. Right now, we're seeing things at the line against their defense. We're able to open up holes right now that we weren't able to open up earlier. We made some adjustments.
So ICC will break the huddle here once again, taking their time. Bailey gets the ball, is going to hand it off. This is going to be Allen once again, and you start to see East Mississippi creeping up a little bit with that secondary, anticipating the run here for the Indians.
That's all right. I like how they took the play clock all the way down then.
Under 7 minutes.
And so, yeah, now we're under 7. You still got 30. You run this down to right close to before, a little above 6 here if you wanted to before the snap.
Well, the Indians quickly back to the line of scrimmage versus letting that one run.
But pulled it.
Bailey with the pull there. Now he's going to stiff arm. First down, 30. Makes a man miss with a juke move. He's run a foot race to the 10, and he's going to be ran out of bounds.
They saw something right there, and that has happened tonight. And on the ground, we have a triple threat, really, if you want to call it that, between Dale J., Michael Allen, and Foster. We got a triple threat. Now we're sitting here in the red zone with 6:09. Mr. Ingram.
Clock continue to run here. Indians in no hurry.
Don't need to be.
First and goal for the Indians. Ball is spotted at the 5. Is that correct? Yes.
Yes.
At the 5-yard line. Inside 6 minutes to play now. Bailey hands it off to Allen. Allen lowers his head into the end zone for a touchdown. The Indians right there, big-time play.
I didn't see this coming. Let's be honest. We scored the last 30 points.
That's what I'm saying.
We scored the last 30.
Unanswered. Unreal.
As ICC takes a 33-17 lead. As Sam Ferris getting fired up over there over the PA. He needs a drink of a nice cold Dasani water brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works.
Go. Love it.
We're going to have to ask Sam if we get this win tonight, are we going to get some kind of discount this weekend as the kick is up? And the kick is good.
Say it over radio. Put the pressure on.
17 is the lead for ICC. 5:43 to go here. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. We got a good one brewing here. Back with more right after this.
$35 for 2 pizzas.
Don't overpay. Get Little Caesars Pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
Wow. Grab a slice, everyone.
I cannot, for I am but a hoofed creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bummer. Hands are the best.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 34-17. ICC with the lead. 5:43 to go here. And what has been an electric atmosphere here at Eaton Field as we get set for another Guaranteed Bank kickoff from Eli Burciaga. And again, ICC is going to let you pop this one up this time, and they're going to officials are going to blow the whistle. The player from East Mississippi took off running.
Well, he dropped it almost kind of like he dropped a knee, but he didn't drop it all the way down, Adam. But
technically, you can call that a delay of game if you want to, but I don't like that call if they did.
I don't either. I'm with you. It's still a good special team scenario for us. That's where we wanted it. That's what we practiced on doing all week, is setting them up right there. So we were ready for that. 5:43 left, as you mentioned. Now they're back on offense, but looks like Waldrop is still not coming back out on the field in the quarterback position.
That really hurts them because he can sling that ball around.
Hopefully he is okay and nothing serious on that injury, as McGehee will continue to be the quarterback here for East Mississippi. Looking to throw, zips it downfield, got it wide open, and the Indians make the play. But I want to say this, great catch by White, because he knew he was going to take a shot.
Yeah, what a hit right there again. That was off the pressure that was brought right there. And, the safety made the tackle on that.
And it's going to be a handoff here to White, and he's going to be stacked up, but still fights forward after being hit at the line of scrimmage. What was looked to be a gain of maybe 1 turns into a gain of about 4 on the play.
Yeah. I can live with that, guys. Let them run the ball, run some clock, 4 yards of carry. We can live with that.
Oh, yeah, we can definitely live with that with 5
17.
minutes.
So second down, and let's call it 6 now here for the Lions. East Mississippi zips it across, wide open, as White gets it again, and the ball came free, but after he was tackled on the play, Indians need to get on the same page here. You see a lot of guys kind of fussing back and forth.
Tackles down 74 for them.
He's cramping, I think.
So hopefully just some cramps there for that young man that is shaking up for East Mississippi. But East Mississippi is making up a lot of yardage in a hurry here, guys. 4:44 to go in this one. 34-17 is the score.
Well, they're going vertical with it, Adam. I mean, there's no doubt. They're trying to get downfield. They don't have a choice being down 17 here with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left. So they got to go vertical, and they can't go to the run game. Kudos there to their quarterback who has come in, McGee. I mean, if I'm saying it, I don't know. 1 minute I think it's McGee, and 1 minute it's McGee. I don't know. I apologize. I'm not trying to butcher someone's name. But now in this second series, he's done a better job. We're still not getting enough pressure back there on him, Mr. Ingram.
And they've still got 3 timeouts. If they score quickly here, we've got a 10-point game, 3 timeouts with the 2-minute stoppage, and 4 minutes left in the ball game.
Yeah, so really 4.
That's correct. They got 4 stoppages.
So 4:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. Remind everybody to pick up the Daily Journal tomorrow. Brendan Farrell, who is here, is going to head down to the field to get ready to try to catch a post-game interview. JUCO football is not deadline friendly for the newspaper world. East out of the shotgun, going to go empty backfield with McGehee in the backfield. Indians bring pressure, swings around to avoid it. It's going to have to run now. It's going to tuck and run here. You said it, Brad. Great run, great speed there by McGehee.
Yeah.
McGee.
Yeah, that's right. Great speed by him, a quarterback keeper, and he was able. Well, he didn't get it. I thought he got it out of bounds, but
once the clock stopped.
Well, I thought it was supposed to.
It should have. He ran out of bounds, but the officials did not motion to stop it.
That's amazing. So anyway, great run by him. He's got speed, so ICC's got to keep that, in their forefront here and understand this guy McGee has got some great speed on him too. So he can sling it and he can run it.
3:45 to go here. He's going to keep it. He's going to try to get to the outside. The Indians ready for him this time and
stop the clock.
They stopped the clock then.
Yeah, got to stop it now. But last time the officials did not stop that clock.
No, it didn't stop it.
Is it running again?
Didn't stop it now either.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Putting it back in motion pretty quickly.
Are they?
So 3:22 and counting here. East Mississippi knocking on the door.
But taking their time, too.
Looking to throw. Loads up, back of the end zone, and the pass is incomplete, but an easy call on pass interference, as that time did not look back for the football, just jumped right back into the receiver. So an easy call for the officials there.
You can't touch them. If your back's to it, if you see the receiver going up, you've got to just throw your hand straight up and not make contact with the receiver.
So that is going to be the call there, pass interference.
Guys, I was doing all I could. I was yelling ball, just trying to let him know it's coming.
he was
the end zone as well.
He was thinking you were talking about pop fly. So now the ball is going to be moved to the 2-yard line, and it's going to be the Wildcat formation here for East Mississippi. It's Griffin in the backfield by himself here. And he's going to let it set up, surveys the defense, and will waltz into the end zone for the touchdown.
And so they now just scored, Mr. Ingram, with about 3 minutes left.
Right.
Don't know when their last score was on the time, I guess is what I'm saying, but how long it took them from that punt return
to now.
That was their last score.
Credit, yes.
The punt return was their last score with 6:47 to go in the second quarter.
So that's how long it's been.
Great
since
job
they
by
have
the
been
defense.
great job by the defense right there to hold them that long and to gain that much ground offensively. So good job. Now we got to flip it around here, and we got to make an answer on offense. They got 3 timeouts. I don't know if they're going to be
3 timeouts and the 2-minute timeout as well. So this one far from over in the MACCCC.
Got a 10, yeah.
It's a 10-point ball game, 3:05 to go. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. Back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranty Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 3:05 to go in this one. ICC up 34-24 after that 2-yard touchdown run by Griffin. What a second half this has been for the Indians.
Looking for an onside kick here now. Looks like Adam.
Well, I'm wondering if they're going to go for an onside. They do have the 3. They still got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute.
They do, but they got to score twice.
I know. They got to score twice.
The way the ball's set up looks like it is going to be the onside kick.
They're going onside.
So one of the most exciting plays in football coming up here. The kick is wobbled, and ICC gets it in a very, very smart play there by, I believe that was Mays.
Number 8, yes. Great
Mays
catch.
caught it, sat down, and said, nope, not going to do anything with this one.
And that's what you're taught. Don't try to, even if you catch it clean, do not run.
Is there a flag down?
I don't know.
Jim, you want to know why the Jamai Mays made such a smart play?
Why, sir?
Where's he from?
He is from Biggersville, isn't he?
No.
Calhoun City.
Calhoun City.
Yes, sir.
I apologize. From your land, sir.
Yes, sir.
There is a flag.
He's smart, young man.
And so the officials are talking to East Mississippi right now. Andy, did you see anything? Here comes the official word here.
Illegal numbering. On the receiving team, there were 2 number 5.
Had 2 number 5s out there.
2 number 5s on the field. And
can't do that.
I just don't understand why in the game of football you have 101 options of numbers. Why you have to have the same number. So that's a tough break because that's going to give East Mississippi
another shot
a do-over. So 3:03 to go here. Indians had their hand teams on the field, but too many number 5s out there. And not only that, but good eye by the referee to notice that.
5 yards assist. Lions will re-kick from their own.
So they'll retry the onside kick here.
We'll call timeout.
Yeah,
and Coach Macon.
Looks like
We're still trying to get our hands team together again, I think.
And so Coach Macon is not happy having to burn that timeout in this situation here.
But needed to.
Yeah, had to make sure you got everybody right in this situation.
You can't afford to give this up. This is a big play right here. Got to be able to field this onside kick.
So I see what happened. ICC did not have 11 guys on the field because both number 5s stepped off the field.
Great call, Adam Gore. That's exactly what happened. Both of them went out. Neither one of them wanted to be in trouble again.
Don't blame them in that situation.
So they'll figure out which number 5 they want out there. And I'm going to say it's Coles.
It is.
Yes, it's Coles.
Raphael, be sure and hit your record up top. Our database is full here on the computer on our instant replay. So it will be a
there it goes again.
Onside kick, and ICC bounced off an ICC player, but a great job there by number 7. Is that Jackson that fell back on top of it?
I can't tell.
I believe it was.
Yes,
that was Jackson. Did a great job. It bounced off one of our other guys, and he jumped on top of it.
All right, Brad, we're up 34-24. They got 3 timeouts. They got to score twice. Run the ball 3 times. Make them use all their timeouts now.
Well, you got a minute till the 2-minute stoppage anyway. So
just run the ball.
No, I'm with you. Run the ball right here. I mean, and they know it's coming, and we know it's coming, but we need to be running the ball right here.
So ICC will have it first down and 10. It is going to be a handoff, and East Mississippi is going to be stripping at the football here. So right now, if you're ICC, you just got to make sure you secure the football.
There's the first timeout.
And so timeout taken there with 2 minutes and 54 seconds. And so it'll be second down and 9. We do have a player shaken up for the Indians here.
I believe it's our center.
So not really the one you want hurt right now.
I don't know what's going on.
Let's take a timeout and be back with more right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2:54 to go here in the fourth quarter. ICC 34, East Mississippi 24. Big part of the ball game right here, guys. That injured player for ICC was our center. And so we'll have to get a new center in the game for the first time tonight. And this is going to be Hayden Dozier, a sophomore coming in to really get his first snap of the evening.
First snap. He's been playing a lot of guard tonight, but first snap at center. Yes.
So the Indians lead it by 10. 2:54 to go here. There will be the 2-minute timeout before we can start rolling this one any further here. But ICC with the football. Bailey is your quarterback. Foster in the backfield. And Foster's going to get the ball right up the middle. Big-time run here. And you notice, guys, that time, both arms around the football.
Both arms around the football. That's a big-time run. That's a first down and more right there on that run. And looks like East took another timeout.
Or did they stop it to move
they
the
just
chains?
stopped it for the move the chains.
I don't think they took a timeout. We don't need to snap the ball here.
No, I
Let's
don't.
see. What are we doing?
They did not. So they're
okay, don't snap.
Our center is back in. Let me tell you guys, Cole Caldwell is a big man. He just picked up our center to pop his back. Like we do normal people. He did that to a big old lineman.
I need to go talk to him for a minute then.
So the clock is still running here, so they did not take a timeout. But the play clock's down to, here we go, dripping down, which is good. All right, they snapped it.
Foster makes a quick jab step and turns what would have been a loss of 2 into a gain of 1. And now East is going to take that timeout with 2:17 to go here in the contest. ICC up 34-24 over the number 12 team in the country. The Indians trying to hold tight.
Now, big thing here is we're getting close to being in field goal range.
Yes.
Let's remember, we're getting close to being in field goal range for Burciaga since he kicked that 48-yarder. We're not there yet, but we're getting close, Mr. Ingram.
It's a good point.
Yeah, getting close. So if we can manage to muster up a few more yardage on the ground here, I know that you still got the 2-minute stoppage coming up here with 17. It's 2:17 left. They still have a timeout left, and then the 2-minute stoppage. But you really got 2 stoppages of the clock left. But if we could muster up a few more yards here on the ground, and it gets to that point where they stop us and we're looking at a 4th down, we could possibly kick it.
And so breaking out of the huddle there, going across the way are the Indians. Again, trying to find a way to hold tight here with 2:17 to go. Second down and 9 now here for the Indians. Bailey hands it off. Up the middle, lowers his head, and a nice job once again protecting the football. And
come on. He just hit our center in the face.
28-yard line.
And no flag thrown.
There should be a flag.
And a timeout taken here by East Mississippi. That's their last timeout. So other than the 2-minute timeout, really can't get any other stops now. And this is big now because, as you mentioned, guys, with a weapon like Eli Burciaga on the field, it's huge.
And is this where he kicked it from?
He had a 48.
48-yarder.
Yeah.
This would be shorter.
So, he's
this would be a 45-yarder.
He's within, quote unquote, his range.
From base, and this is the goalpost he was kicking into a while ago too. So again, I'm sure he's warming up there. We got a 3rd and 5. We still got another run at this, and either way, it's going to go to the 2-minute stoppage, no matter what. We're going to run the ball, get it down to the 2-minute stoppage. If we get the first, great. If we don't, we're going to make a decision at that point of either we're going to kick the field goal or we're going to go for it on 4th.
The only thing about kicking a field goal, you got a chance of getting it blocked. That's what scares me
true.
a little bit. So I might even run the ball on 4th down.
Because they don't have any timeouts.
They don't have any timeouts. But change possession will stop the play, stop the clock.
That's true.
But still, they'll have less than 2 minutes to score twice.
No doubt.
With no timeouts.
With no timeouts.
Or let's just go ahead and get the first down here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
If you do that, definitely that will help.
3rd down and 5. Handoff is to Foster. East Mississippi selling out against the run, but Foster turning the legs backwards, fighting forward, and then a late flag coming in on the play. And another flag coming in on the play.
I think it's...
So this could be offsetting penalties here. That first flag came in awful quick, and the second one came in just as quick on the other side. Boy, both these teams, they've got plenty to talk about in cleaning up penalties. Not just penalties, but dumb penalties. So the referees are going to talk this one over. 2:02 to go here.
If it's offsetting, we're looking for a 4th down play right here. They're trying to get something ready in case it is offsetting. But it looked like our guys are pointing at them on that first flag. With the second flag, I don't know.
So we'll see what they talk about here on this one.
So do we know how much yardage we gained there, or did we gain on the run?
Not enough for the first down.
Not enough. Looks like it's about a half yard to a yard short.
About 4th and 1 is what Sam's saying. Talking about Sam's Town Market, proud sponsor of my belly. If you follow me on social media, you would have seen all the cooking I did the last couple of weekends.
Man, you should have seen the steaks I went down there and got a few weeks ago for my daughters, and man, we had a good grill out and a good session. I loved it, and you can't beat it. Go down there and get your steaks cut by Sam and Scott down there. They'll do a fine job.
Y'all making me so hungry.
I know.
I got a cooler full in my truck, boys, of Sam's Town Market.
So it sounds like over the last 3 weeks, Sam's has got his money back on his advertising for sure between all of us.
Why doesn't Sam have food up here for us right now? I don't understand this.
Well, I'll tell you what. He's got those mushrooms. He's got the sausage. What's in the sausage, Sam? Got the cream cheese, bacon bits, and jalapenos. Ooh, those things are fine, folks.
He's got those the sweet peppers that you with the wrap. Yeah.
Offset. We're going back to the previous play, they said.
Personal foul on the offense.
Oh, gosh.
On the
center.
After the play.
Sportsmanlike. Who is that acting a fool next to the referee?
That was on East.
That was... 94 is ejected. So a flagrant foul on 94 for East Mississippi.
Who's ejected, but
that's
offsetting.
Kendall Moorhead. And that was Bryce. Well, I should have known who that was acting like that, listening to the referee. Bryce Cressman. That kid's a character.
So that sets us up 4th and 1 here. ICC is keeping, as y'all mentioned, the offense on the field to go for it here with 2:02. It still never made it to the 2-minute timeout.
I didn't realize that.
So 2:02 to go here. 4th and 1 is the situation. East Mississippi bringing in some bigger bodies here, knowing that it's going to be a run situation for the Indians. 34-24, ICC with the lead.
Now it's going to go to, they just round, now it's stopped.
Now it's going to go to the 2-minute warning.
Okay.
We're going to take the 2-minute warning with them and hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank. We're more than a bank. We're a community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. ICC with the 2-minute timeout, leading 34-24 here over number 12, East Mississippi, trying to hold tight and find a way to come up with a big win here.
Yeah, so you got, it's like Allen's in there in the game. ICC going for it here on 4th down.
So it will be a 4th down and 1 situation here for the Indians as they break the huddle. Big point of the ball game here. Big boy package coming up.
Push.
And it's going to be the push. And I don't know the Indians. Maybe the second effort gets the surge.
Where'd that referee's run in?
It all depends on.
Going to be that headline judge from the other side. It's going to have the spot for him. Yep, he pointed our way. First down.
First down, Indians. And with no timeouts left in the game, this one is pretty much wrapped up in red and blue,
our
guys.
Formation. Victory formation, Adam.
Well, you still got to keep things under control out there with 1:55 left. You can't let things unravel and get out of hand here. Okay? I mean, again, you got to get through the last 1:50 seconds.
So 1:47 and counting here. ICC up 34-24. First down and 10. And it's going to be a knee here. Here's the thing. Don't rush to the knee. Take a little time, as that'll be a loss. They call that team yardage on the loss. And so that'll bring them back a little bit. The clock continues to run here. We do invite everyone to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank post-game report here from Fulton. 1:20 and counting to go. 34-24 is your score. Guys, I've been hanging on to this for a moment, and thanks to Lee Adams looking this one up for us. The last time ICC picked up back-to-back wins over East Mississippi was the 2005-2006 season. We beat them 40-0 in 2005 and then 29-23 in 2006.
That's huge, and Etowamba takes another knee as the clock ticks still here down. So
one more knee and that'll do it.
One more knee and that'll do it for Etowamba. And, back-to-back years. And you know, and we'll talk more about this, but Coach Macon, I will say this. What growing up we've done this year already in a matter of 4 games. You take it from game 1 where we were at here, and we knew we had a young defense, to game 2. Victory formation. East Mississippi's already getting theirs off the field.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Love seeing East Mississippi walking off the field with more than 20 seconds left on the clock as ICC will pick up the 34-24 win over the number 12 team in the country. And a big win tonight for Coach Macon. Second time in a row the Indians have defeated the Lions. We'll take a break and be back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranty Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Pullen, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
The celebration is on here as the football players are going into the student section. ICC wins it by the final score of 34-24 over the number 12 team in the country. It's going to be a hard time tonight to get these kids to settle down. Guys, what a ball game.
Yeah, great job. Again, Mr. Ingham, you mentioned it. And, first half, especially that first drive, opening drive, they scored quick on us, and then that punt return was the killer, But what we kept doing, though, in the first half is we showed life, and we showed signs of improvement, if you want to call it, and I guess I hate to say it, but kind of figuring things out, making adjustments, more or less. Kudos to our coaching staff for working with the kids on that and the players down there to notice what they noticed and make some coaching adjustments. And then going in at half, we had scored that 3 points. Going in at half, knew we were getting the ball back. And how huge was it to come out and just march it down their throat, put a quick 7 on the board, and it never slowed down until that point. And Itawamba had the gas down, full throttle down. And, what a second half.
No, and Brad, you look at this. We played a very good team tonight, and the bottom line is in the second half, we scored 31 points. They scored 7. And we found a way being down 17-3 at halftime. And that field goal was huge at half because it was 17-0, all the momentum, East Mississippi. We made that field goal. We knew we were within 2 touchdowns. We knew we were getting the ball starting the second half. Like you said, we went down the field in 2 minutes and scored to make it 17-10. And then the momentum, we kept rolling. Just a great job by our coaching staff. Think about that. East Mississippi, a nationally ranked team, we scored 31 points on them in the second half and found a way to win this game.
We're looking back at some of these Little Caesars highlights from the game. Of course, you'll see some ICC plays, East Mississippi plays, as we were sending some of those to WTVA and WCBI this evening. But, guys, you talked about it. You look at it. So we'll run down some of the scoring. It was a 22-yard touchdown pass by East Mississippi, 12:20 to go. That was on their very first drive of the game, 7-0. 29-yard field goal, 10-0, 9:19 to go in the second quarter. 85-yard punt return for East Mississippi, 17-0, all East Mississippi, 6:47 to go in the second quarter. ICC tacks on a field goal just before halftime, makes it 17-3 with 1:53 to go, and it's 17-3 at halftime. Third 3-yard run by ICC, 17-10, first drive of the second half, and then it was all ICC from there as Coach Andy Kirk has a very excited Coach Macon down there on the sideline. So we're going to break away from these highlights, and Coach, we're going to turn it over to you down there on the sideline.
Yes, guys, we're down here on the field with Coach Macon. I think he's a little excited. The fans are excited. But, Coach, congratulations. Adam Gordon found out through history that's the last time that we beat East Mississippi in back-to-back years was 2005, 2006.
Wow.
So that is some history going on there. But, the adversity, y'all went through those first 2 games. We talked about that. And the one thing you've been preaching to this team all year is finish. Talk to us about that tonight.
Well, I've been watching these guys grow up, and each game we've been playing 2 quarters. I said, what's going to happen when we play 4 quarters? So last week against East Central, we played 4 quarters of football. Tonight, we came in, we struggled a little bit at halftime. Only thing I told them was, guys, if we just stick together and, trust the process. And those guys did it. They came, the whole line came and said, Coach, get that ball behind me. And that's what we did.
They sure did. It was 17-0 start.
Oh, yeah.
We were down 17 points and get the field goal there. And for the next with 1:53 seconds to go in the second quarter, we scored 34 unanswered points. How about that with your offense?
Wow. That's all I can say is wow. They've been doing it all year, but I'm going to tell you who I'm proud of, that defense. And, they didn't grow up. Those guys to have 9 or 10 freshmen, and all those guys, this is their first year playing football. Now they're playing at a high level, so the sky's is the limit.
I know they talk about a lot of time halftime adjustments, and, there's not a whole lot of time in halftime to make adjustments. You guys got to follow the process, as you said. But coming out in that third quarter, I was telling Coach Lucas, your defense held them. They only had 3 drives, and it took 4 minutes and 12 seconds. All East Mississippi had the ball for it offensively. Y'all dominated that defensively, and then you have that 3-headed monster on offense.
Oh, yeah.
You got, 21, 3, and 2. I mean, the quarterback and your 2 running backs. Just talk about them a little bit.
Them guys, they just run hard. They're not selfish either, and that's what I love about them. Those guys take turns, and they tell each other, they keep each other positive. So the 3-headed monster, I mean, they're only going to get better as this game keep going. So I just want those guys to keep them healthy, first of all, and just continue to do what we're doing.
And you said last week at East Central you believe in that line, and we saw that coming out of halftime. Those guys had a little more pep in their step, and they just took control of the game.
They did, and, we was down one of our brothers, but, he'll be back hopefully next week, and we get back healthy. We're ready to roll.
That's great. Guys, y'all have anything up top?
Hey, Dr. Boggs, come up there.
They are?
Yeah. Dr. Boggs.
I'm here.
Told you so.
Hey, here's the Red Hulk. I'm waving out the window.
He's waving the Red Hulk. We got a red and green Hulk. You can switch it by however you feel like it's going.
Hey, tell Mr. Jim now he can't come to the thing Wednesday.
No, I'm not allowed to go anymore. Y'all won 2 games in a row.
He can't come anymore.
I'm not coming anymore. I'll just show up at the game.
Now, talk to me about this crowd tonight. Being back home finally, the crowd getting into it, the chop getting going. We missed that the last couple of weeks.
We did, and one thing we did this week, I told the guys, hey, this is our home field, and we play really good on the road. But I said, I'm tired of coming home and feel like we're just fighting to win that game. So they showed that this is our home, and we plan on defending it any way we can.
Now, last thing we always like to do is let you give some thank yous to anybody special to you, anybody you want to give a shout-out to, and we're just going to enjoy this win. We're not even going to talk about next week yet.
I want to give a shout-out to this team, my wife, my dad somewhere up in the stands. So, hey, those guys, I be gone a lot, so they put up a lot, me being gone. So I just want to tell them thank you for trusting the process as well.
Well, congratulations from our crew up in the booth and from down here, as humid as it is, and we're sweating and they're in the air conditioning. But, Coach, we appreciate you. Good luck, and we look forward to the rest of this season.
Thank you so much. Road Tribe.
Up to you guys.
Appreciate it, Andy, and a very excited Coach Macon, rightfully so, out there. A big-time win. You see him celebrating with some of the players and his family down there once again. Guys, I'm going to throw some final stats at you. You ready? Of course, these final stats, as always, unofficial, as David Rosinski coming through. Appreciate you, David. Good luck keeping Donnie straight on the way home. Donnie, appreciate you, brother. So, Donnie coming through real quick. We're going to look at some final stats real quick here on that. ICC unofficially 458 yards total offense, 192 yards passing, 266 yards rushing. East Mississippi 281 with 248 yards passing and 22 yards rushing. Man, you would have told me last week after what they did, they would only have 22 yards rushing this evening. I would have not believed you whatsoever. What a big night. What a big win. This is MACCCC football at its finest.
No doubt about it, Adam. You just mentioned I'm rounding up here. ICC had 500 yards offense. East Mississippi had 300 yards offense. Great job by ICC to find a way to get that yardage, especially in the second half, Brad.
Yeah, big win. Beating East Mississippi here to start your North Division opponents here. This is our first North Division opponent. ICC was able to, like you said earlier, to start the game, come out 1-2 out of the South, growing as we did, maturing as we have, learning as we have as a team, as a coaching staff, and again, hopefully that's just going to continue to move forward. We knew we had a young defense coming into the season, and they had some growing and learning to do, and I think that's what's happened. And it's huge now to come back and get that big North Division win, especially against an East Mississippi team who always puts forth a quality team out there, and Coach Stevens on the field, and they're hard to beat every year, much less 2 in a row here back-to-back years. And so season's not anywhere near over. ICC needs to celebrate, and I would expect Coach Macon and the team to celebrate this victory tonight. And then we got to turn and look forward to next week again, because that's I always, every year, you and I have this we have this conversation on the radio. I compare MACCC football similar to SEC.
SEC, right.
And you turn around and you don't have an easy opponent, really. It's tough all the way around the league. That's what makes our league special. And so, again, celebrate the victory tonight. I am so proud of Coach Macon and the coaching staff and those players down there for what they've been able to accomplish. I've said it, they put a lot of work in. They put a lot of time. They put a lot of hours in that we don't even know that they do. And they'll continue to do that. I feel like they're going to sleep a little better this weekend.
I agree. Great job by the coaching staff. Great job by the crowd. Great job by the team. A total victory for the ICC family.
ICC wins it here tonight over East Mississippi. They'll be on the road next Thursday at Mississippi Delta, so you'll want to be sure to tune in for that one. We'll have the Metro Ford pregame show coming your way at 6:30 with the Guaranteed Bank kickoff coming your way at 7. So that's going to do it. ICC victorious over the number 12 team in the country, East Mississippi. Have a blessed evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.